Today I'm playing Geoguessr with one of the best players in the world. Zigzag is capable of getting insane guesses while seeing the map for just 0.1 seconds. So today we're going to see how many advantages do I need in order to beat a pro player. So to begin with, we're both starting off with equal 0.1 second rounds, which is going to be a disaster for me. And if I don't beat him, which I'm not going to beat him, I will then get 1 second to look at each round. Zigzag stays on 0.1. If I still don't beat him, I get 5 seconds. He stays on 0.1. If I still don't beat him, I get 10 seconds, then 30 seconds, then unlimited time, then moving around, all while he is stuck on just 0.1 second per view, which is insane. Can't wait to embarrass myself. Let's start the game.
Okay, let's go. First game of the day, 0.1 seconds. Haven't done this in a while, but I'm keen. Surely I can beat Jack when he's also playing 0.1 seconds. Ooh, so that was very green. I think that was like India or maybe Cambodia based on the camera quality. Ooh, it could be Cambodia, you know? I think I would actually opt for Cambodia here, maybe. Oh, it was Bangladesh. Okay, that makes sense. The rice fields in Bangladesh. Not terrible. We got the right continent, so I guess we'll take it. Next one here. What's it going to be? Ooh, that was Taiwan. We had a Taiwanese poll, so that's a fairly safe one. Should be correct. Yep, indeed it is. Good score there. Okay, next one here. Ooh, that was Thailand. Got Thai poles in the background. This felt like middle of Thailand to me. We'll see though. Oh, it was actually southern Thailand, but still a good score. To be honest, I doubt Jack's going to get that one, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay, next one here. That was interesting. So I think we may have been driving right-hand side of the road. I would say it's the US somewhere. Could be Canada as well. I don't think it was Europe. I might just go Ohio here. You know, Ohio, classic place. Let's just go Lancaster, Ohio. And actually, it was actually in Connecticut. Not a bad guess there. So honestly, pretty consistent so far. Let's head through to the last round. And that was Europe for sure. Not quite sure. Maybe like Hungary, Austria, Czechoslovakia, something like that. I'll go Hungary here. What's that actually? Oh, it's actually in Germany. Okay, that makes sense. And we end up with a 16,787 score. Honestly, the Bangladesh was not ideal, but apart from that, pretty good.
Hello, how did it go?
Maybe we just discussed what's you go.
Right, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, this is it. So I have 0.1 seconds. This is the only round where we are both equal. We both only had 0.1. That game. What am I meant to do with that? So for you guys watching at home, this is what we just saw. But obviously I only saw it for 0.1 seconds. I don't know why I'm zooming in on the UK. Should we go Central America with the... I don't have anything to go on. Why not? Guess. Brilliant. He was far closer than I was. What a shock. What a surprise. That's fine. All right, next one. It's all pixelated too. I don't know. I'm just gonna go United States near New York. Why not? Here we go. A little bit further north. Why not? Because that'll make a difference. Okay. Wow. Okay. It was Taiwan. Yeah, of course it was. And Zigzag actually got it. No problem. Next one. Sweden, maybe? Yeah, it could be. This could be up in kind of Scandinavia. Why not? We'll go for it. There you go. Oh, yeah, perfect. Thailand. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That was my next guess, actually. Okay, and I think, is this the final one? What am I meant to do with that? I don't know. I'm going to go with France. Why not? Guess. Okay. Oh, this is exactly where I was clicking in the previous... Oh. Right, what was that? That could be I really have no idea at all. My God. Let's go for it. Why not? Ah, okay. It was Germany that time. View results. What a surprise. Absolutely smashed me.
Unlucky there, Jack. Not the best score ever.
It's not great. It's not ideal.
Room for improvement, right? Room for improvement. How did you find playing 0.1 seconds there?
Impossible. Literally impossible. I just saw a bit of green for 0.1 seconds, and then I'm meant to pick somewhere in the world.
Next game, you're on 1 second. That's 10 times more time.
Don't say 10 times like it sounds like it's a lot. Go play your next game. I'll sit here in silence.
Okay. Okay, so of course we are staying on 0.1 seconds. Jack will be playing on 1 second, but let's get into the second duel here and see how we're able to do. First run there was definitely Iceland. We had those yellow bollards on the side of the road. This might have been like northwestern Iceland, not really sure though. And okay, it was Western Iceland. That's at least a good guess. Let's see what we get on round number 2 here. Full concentration. Okay, that was Mexico. Very green. Kind of felt like Eastern Mexico, like Tamaulipas, maybe Nuevo Leon, something like that to me. We'll see. Oh, it was Tamaulipas. Very good guess there. Honestly, very happy with that one. Let's see what we get on round number 3 here. Okay, that was a bit tougher. First round of the day where I actually wasn't sure at all where we might be. Could it be Mexico again? The road was really poor quality, which confuses me. It could even be like Mongolia or Russia or something. Maybe I prefer that. I honestly have no idea how. I'm just going to go for Mexico because that's what I thought of at the time. Okay, it was actually New Mexico there. So I guess in a way, not too bad, but only 2,800 points. Still, I feel like this is a good performance so far. Next one. Okay, that was Philippines, I think. Big concrete road, which you commonly see in the Philippines. I'm going to go in Davao, and was actually in later there. Not too bad. Good score. And the last round of the seed. That one was either Thailand or Philippines. Again, we had that concrete road, but also sometimes findable in Thailand. I'm going to go Bangkok here. And oof, wow, that was Hong Kong. Very difficult round there. But we still end up with a score of 18,000, so I think that's pretty decent. All done, Jack.
I am going to mute, and I'm excited for you to wreck me again.
Best of luck, best of luck.
Thank you. So I technically have 10 times more time, but I think my score is just going to be exactly the same as the previous one because I'm terrible at this game. Okay, let's go for it. Right, well, it looks very pleasant. I'm thinking kind of Northern Europe, maybe. Or I could go wild. I could go with the Faroe Islands or something, or I could go with Iceland. Shall I go Iceland? I'll go Iceland. Why not? I'm going crazy. Oh! I've beaten him on one. Oh my god, it was unbelievable.
Bro, there's no way this guy just plonked Iceland like that.
Okay, I saw a bus that was driving on the left, I think. I've forgotten everything other than the bus, so I don't know. We'll go Denmark, why not? Crazy guess. And now that's more like it. Absolutely destroying me. That's an incredible guess from him. Right, next one. Jeez, I don't know. I'll go down in Chile near Santiago, why not? Well, at least I was kind of on the right side of the world. Let's do the next one. Okay, that looks Asian, like Thailand or Vietnam, Cambodia. I'll go near Bangkok, why not? Guess. It was Philippines. Hey, I've improved compared to 0.1, but Oscar is still absolutely destroying me. Okay, final round. Where are we going? I have no idea. It could be Asia again. It could be... I literally have no idea. We'll go Cambodia. Why not? Guess. Not too bad. I think I'm slightly closer on that one. Did you see my Iceland guess?
That was unbelievable. So close. You like kept on getting closer. I was like, okay, he's cooking on the Shetland Islands. That makes sense. That's a good guess. Then you looked at the Faroes and then the Iceland and you get the right region as well. No way.
That's the only bit I'm clipping and putting on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Absolutely.
Then you went Denmark on Mexico.
Let's not talk about that, Ron.
Actually, well played. You're definitely doing better than the first game.
What am I doing this time? 5 seconds. Ooh.
You have 5 seconds to see the round now.
That's quite a big difference, to be fair.
I think on 5 seconds, I'm still safe, but you never know what kind of seed we're going to get. It could be crazy rounds, in which case I could be in trouble.
Okay, good luck to you then.
Here we go on 0.1 seconds against 5 seconds. This is starting to heat up. Again, as we said, I should be the favorite here. Let's see. This one, there's Australia for sure. Is it Queensland or is it Northern Territory? That's actually kind of a good question. I think it looks more like Queensland, but it could be Northern Territory here as well, I think. Well, it's just Queensland. Nice guess. It could be closer, but Australia's pretty huge. He might fail that one, I think. We'll see. Next one. Ooh. See, I didn't quite get all of that. It was definitely Europe. I think Denmark, but it could be Netherlands. It could be Germany. Something in that kind of northern central Europe region, I would say. Ooh, France even. Ooh, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets that. Could be spelling trouble here. Let's lock in for the next one. Ooh, Ghana, I think, actually. Took me a while to think of it, but yeah, the white lines should mean we're in Ghana. And why not? Yeah, that should be fine, I think. Southern Ghana, okay, not bad. Next one here. Ooh, that didn't even load in properly, but I think we had like a mini bike riding next to us, like a scooter. Very Southeast Asian and very Indonesian mostly, so I think it's Java somewhere probably. Ooh, even a really nice guess there, actually, in Yogyakarta Special Region. Okay, and the last one here, we should be safe by this point, and that is double yellow lines in... Wait, are these Argentinian lines or American lines? I'm actually not sure. I think it's more likely to be Argentina, though. I'll go Rio Negro province here. And wow, it even was on the right side. We were right next to Rio Negro there, and we get a 19,700 score. The France was a bit rough, but everything else was very good. Hey, Mr. Jack, I have completed my seed.
And you're not giving any clues as to how it went?
There's one round I feel like you'll get closer, and the rest of them, I feel like I low-key did pretty well, so we'll see.
All right, I'll go for it. 5 seconds. This is a nice amount of time. Still no move, of course, but yeah, let's go for it. Right. I don't know. Oh, 5 seconds, a lengthy amount of time. I'm gonna go with South Africa. I'm sure it's probably nowhere near, but why not? Near Cape Town. No, you know what? Near Lesotho. Let's go for it. Guess. Excellent. Okay. In all fairness, sometimes South Africa and bits of Australia do look similar. But let's do the next one. Okay, we're driving on the right, I think. And nice looking houses. So, Europe, maybe. Don't know which countries drive on the right. I think they do in France. I'm going to go towards Belgium. Let's guess. Oh, I'm closer. Oh my god.
Okay, you got me on the France.
Denmark. All right, next one. No clues again. Driving on the left. Palm trees. Asia. Might not be driving on the left. I don't know if we're always facing forward. Where do I want to go? I know that he's sat there watching me do this right now because I'm sharing screens. He's laughing at me, calling me a fool over and over again. Shall we go? I don't know. Cambodia, guess. Excellent. Right, it was Ghana, and he's absolutely smashed it in just 0.1 seconds. I forgot that he's still playing on 0.1 seconds only. I thought we were even. Jesus. Okay, we've got bikes. We've got a somewhat tropical-looking climate, so I'm going to go back in Asia. I feel like I keep just clicking the same place. Let's go outside of Vietnam. Okay, guess. Right, well, at least it was Asia. That's a really, really good guess. It was over in Java. And then my last one... Oh, God, I'm just not getting many clues here. What do I do with that? I don't know. I have literally no idea. I might go Spain. Spain, Valencia. There you go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, not ideal. That was a strong round from you. Fair play.
Good game, Jack. Good game.
I mean, it wasn't a great game. Don't say good game like I have anything to hold my head up for.
I did get the prediction correct. You just destroyed me on the France round, though.
But everywhere else, I mean, look at the size of them lines.
They're relatively sizable lines. I could agree with that.
I've noticed that I just keep clicking basically just the same area of Asia.
I mean, actually, I have to say, on your Ghana guess, where you guessed Thailand, I actually don't think that's as bad a guess as it seems, because Thailand is the country where they grow the most rubber trees.
Yeah, it was the rubber trees. I saw those rubber trees and I was like, here we go.
Next one, you have no time limit.
Well, expect a long game from me.
But a short one from me. Let's go. 0.1 seconds versus unlimited time. Let's run it. First one there was quite confusing. So we had a yellow sign set up for right-hand drive on the right, I recall. And I think all in all, it looked like Chile up in the desert somewhere. Copiapo, maybe even further north. I'm just gonna click in the middle of the desert in Chile. Oh, and it was right near Copiapo there. Good guess though. Very, very good guess. Happy with that. Next one. That's gonna be a hard one for him as well. So that felt like Baltic and mostly like Estonia to me. So I'm gonna click. We didn't have many trees. That's the concerning thing. Maybe it's on an island. Anyway, let's go Panu here. There doesn't seem to be any trees there. It's a good guess. We got the country. Really good score so far, actually. Okay. I believe that was Sri Lanka, actually. The pole felt Sri Lankan to me, so maybe just north here, I think. Oh, yeah. North Sri Lanka it was. Wow. Really good score here. We could go for a high one. See what we got on the fourth round. That was Canada, Northern. I think that was the Dempster Highway, maybe. This one here. And what angle did we have? We're traveling southwest there, so maybe a road like this. It was very flat, though. So I think actually, somewhere here. Ooh, this angle looks quite nice, you know. It's directly southwest. I'm gonna go like that. Oh, okay, bro. 2.9 kilometers away. What can I say, guys? So the compass is still available on the top of the screen. That's how I could work out the direction of the road. But okay, man, I mean, I was cooking there. You can't lie. You can't lie. Okay, last round here. Let's see if we can get the great score. That was a little tougher to me. I think it was actually Tunisia, but I'm not sure. It could just be as easily be Mexico, I guess. I'm gonna go there. Oh, it was. Oh my gosh, 20. Oh, so close to 24,000. Jack is not beating that. I may have just played one of the best games of my life.
Okay, well, I'm not feeling super confident. So I have no time limit. That's a pretty big difference, but it's still no move, which is kind of what I really rely on. I may as well just get this over with.
Yeah, good luck, good luck.
Right, best game of his life. Maybe I'll just sit and waste his time. Maybe I'll go grab a drink or something. I can do what I want. I've got no time limit. There's a sign. Oh, I can zoom. I'll use those zooms. I did not realize I could zoom. Cancer, I think that says. I don't know what that means. Oh, I can move physically. I thought it was no move at all, but I can do this. Oh, right. So somewhere that's got snow, but it looks quite warm at the same time. I'm thinking Chile, because I know Chile has this kind of... it's gonna be wrong. He's gonna have nailed this. Do I want to be somewhere northern? Like in terms of above sea level height? I don't know. I'm just gonna go right there and guess and see what happens. That's a good guess. Oh my god, best games of his life, and I've just beaten him.
Okay, he gets the Chile, damn.
I mean, he did have 0.1 seconds compared to like a minute and a half. But that's a good start. Okay. Alright, I'm feeling confident. What do we have? It looks back up here again. I feel like I just keep going the same sort of places. Somewhere quite flat. Let's go Netherlands. Why not? And we will go kind of around here. And we'll do guess. Okay. Estonia. That's an amazing guess from him with 0.1 seconds. And no moving or anything. He's back in it. That's fine. Next one. We are... Oh, I'm going to be going back in that same area of Asia again. We have... Oh, that's not a man. That's a dead leaf. Sorry about that. We have some water. A nice river that we're following. Oh, we have like a tuk-tuk. Okay, well, it's definitely this area then, isn't it? Tuk-tuk and motorcycles. So Vietnam, Thailand. Where do I want to go here? I'm going to go here and I'm going to guess. Ah, an amazing Sri Lanka guess. He's so close as well. This is round 4-5. Whoa, look at these trees. That looks epic. I have no idea. I've never seen trees like this before. They're so cool looking, but I have no idea where I want to go. Sun's in the south, so northern hemisphere. Is that right? Is that what I meant to say? I don't know. Northern hem. That's what, like, some, like, cool people... That's what, like... I've heard cool Geogesser players say that before. I'm going to go kind of middle of America, I think. But just to confuse him, I'm going to circle in on London. Yeah, let's just go middle of America. Just like right here. Somewhere quite warm. Near Las Vegas, Arizona. And guess. Oh, I did not see that coming. You just expect... What the... I can see why he was excited. Oh my god. That's insane. Okay, next. We are... This could be Africa with that kind of car. And we're driving on the right though. So that narrows down a few countries in Africa. Ones that I don't know. I think these countries around here drive on the left. So I need to be picking somewhere around here. Maybe I could go with Nigeria. I could try Nigeria. Let's go for it. We'll go in a little bit more and I will guess. Ah, oh my god. Right. That's insane. How did he do that? Wow. Okay, I can see why you were quite excited about that round.
I got almost 24,000 points on that seed.
It's this one on the Canada guess where you just up the road.
Yeah, that road is really distinctive, and then I just used the compass to line it up, and it happened to be correct. That was pretty crazy.
Wait, do you see the compass for like 0.1 seconds there?
Yeah.
Tunisia was a pretty epic guess as well.
That's the one where I didn't know even if it was Tunisia or not. It wasn't about getting Africa there. You immediately zoomed in, so I was impressed about that.
It's okay. My Chile one's not bad, to be fair.
The Chile was closer than mine. That was a really impressive guess. So this is 30 seconds of moving per round. So you should be able to find some language or something, hopefully.
Hopefully.
30 seconds, moving. Just 0.1 seconds for me. Let's see how I can do here. See if we can play well again. Ooh. Ooh. I don't even know what that was. I was a bit overconfident this time. I saw a yellow line. So I think it's like Indonesia or Mexico. The pole top that I saw doesn't make sense for either country though. I might just have to hedge it here. I think it's somewhere in Southeast Asia. No, it was Mexico. What was that pole top doing? That was a crazy round. Oh my gosh. 1 point. First big fail. Okay, well that's good. It makes it more interesting, right? Let's get into the next one here. Ooh, concentration, man. Okay, that was Russia. Not what I wanted to see. I kind of felt like maybe out near like Tumen or Perm or Ufa or something like that. I'm just going to go in Chelia. Let's go Chelyabinsk here. Where's it actually going to be? Oh, north of Moscow. He's probably just going to go Moscow as well. This is about as bad as it could have started. Okay, let's see what happens next. Don't tell me that was Russia again. I don't even know what it was. I think it was just Russia. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare seed. Kirov? It was very green. Strangely green. It's quite northern Russia, I think, somewhere. I'm just gonna go Kostroma here. I don't know where it is. Oh my gosh, Kiev. Eesh, bro, this is terrible. At least they're hard rounds for him as well. But gosh, this has been such a bad seed compared to the last one. Oh, that was... I think Argentina, actually. We had all white road lines, which you don't normally see in Argentina, but that one I think was just Argentina. If it's not Argentina, it could be Australia or even Europe. I'm kind of worried. Let's see. Okay, I felt good about that. That's at least hard for him to get close. So we have to get this last one right, though. The Mexico is too disastrous not to. We have to get this right. Okay, that was definitely Peru or Bolivia. I think it was Peru, and I would say more southern. Let's just see something like this, maybe. Okay, not too bad. So, I mean, 13,000. Easily the lowest score of the video. I don't know how I feel, but the Russia one's definitely a hard, so I think we should be okay. This one was not nearly as successful.
Well, that's good. That's got me excited. I'm hyped.
I'm saying it's actually beatable.
The video could end here then. 30 seconds, but I can move around. Okay. So I actually have less time than the previous round, I think. But I can actually walk about for 30 seconds. What do I want to do here? He had 0.1 seconds for this. I don't know. I have no idea on this. Try and get somewhere. Try and find some text. I can't see any kind of registration plate. I'm going to have to start finding them, clicking somewhere. I've only got 9 seconds. We'll go around Mexico unless I can see anything else. I don't think I've nailed this one at all. I think I'm going to be like other side of the world. Oh! I take it all back. I take it all back.
That's about as bad as it could have gone, man.
What happened? Did he just not click? Interesting. I'm confused about that. I wonder if he ran out of time. Or is he just trying to get somewhere in the middle of one of these? Yeah, maybe so. Okay, next one. 30 seconds. Should have the opportunity for some text here. What we got? Oh, that's so rude. It looks American at the moment. I think was that maybe Canadian? Oh, nope. Take it back. Well, I guess that's Russian. There's moose, so it's got to be kind of quite northern in Russia too. But I don't feel like there's going to be that much Russian coverage, so I'll go near St. Petersburg.
Oh no, he's clicking near it.
Do we have any other signs? Yeah, well, we could try there. Why not? Here we go, here we go. I'm still closer. I'm still closer. He went Russia, which is epic, but I am a bit closer.
That's not good. I hope he doesn't have to find a flag on the next one.
So far, I've got him 2 out of 5 rounds. I might be able to beat Oscar here.
That's a really good start by him.
Keep on it, Jack. Keep on it. What have we got? Coca-Cola. We've got some text there. Don't really know. Are we European? Check the registration plates. Can't quite see them. Got 10 seconds. He might have me on this one. I'm going to go with Bulgaria, I think. And I'll go kind of outside of Sofia. We'll guess. I'm closer again. Oh my god, it was Ukraine. It was actually near Kiev. Okay, we have 3 out of 3 rounds. That's a majority so far. So providing I don't really screw up, I might have him beat. Let's go for it. We've got another sign, but he just can't look at signs or anything. I mean, I have such an advantage. I don't know. Kind of looks Mexican, maybe. Got another sign down here if I can get to it. Go a bit faster. I went past it. What the hell's happened? Where's the sign gone? Here we go, here we go. I mean, it could be... Oh! Oh, no! I didn't click in time! Oh, no! I had 3 out of 3 and I didn't click in time! He would have still beat me if I'd gone up there. Well, I need to do it on this final round then. Right, what we got? It's another similar kind of Spanish-looking text.
It's hard, bro. He could do it, though.
Any flags or anything? I don't know. We'll go Colombia to begin with, just so I have a backup.
He's gonna go Chile or Peru. Oh, no. Is he there? He's Colombia.
What do they look like? I can't get a good look at them. I'm gonna lose this, aren't I? I'm gonna lose it on this round. Give me some text. Oh, he had it. He had it. It was Peru. I mean, it's not too bad for me. So, did I win?
This was so close.
Oh, no! It was this stupid round where I didn't click in time.
If you clicked, actually, I think you win there.
Oh, no. It was going so well for me, and then it was just all downhill after this point.
You were closer than me 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah, no, I was really hyped. All right, it continues then.
Infinite time moving now. Here we go. Man, I'm not locked in. I think it kind of looked like Bolivia. I think that kind of makes sense. It kind of also looked like Mexico or like Guatemala as well, but I think Bolivia was my thought. We're going west, so that actually fit with the road I clicked here. I'm either like on the right road or like 2,000 plus kilometers away, so let's see which is right. Ooh, that hurts. He's gonna find that for sure. I wasn't concentrated enough, bro. I just wasn't. Okay. Going on the back foot again. I think the seed bro did too well. That was, that just took all the competitive spirit out of me, apparently. Let's go this time. Okay. That was also hard. Peru, Mexico. I think Mexico is most likely. What else could it be? Yellow center line there. So, I mean, it's also a desert, so it pretty much has to be either, like, Peru? Yeah, it has to be Peru or Mexico. I think it's Mexico, all in all. Somewhere up here. Sonora, maybe? What road angle do we have? We're going slightly southeast. This could actually be here. I'm going Mexico. Bro, was that a yellow line in the center? Wait, how much road do they need on the side here, bro? This looked like the center of the road. Oh my gosh. Why are they not using all this road here, bro? Oh my gosh. It looked like Israel or Jordan, but I just thought that was the center of the road, so I think it's over for us. How do I not know again, bro? I think that was actually Israel again. I think so. I think I would go Tel Aviv here. Oh, thank goodness, bro. I actually wasn't even sure, but the red and white curbs, they were very Israeli, so that's good. Okay, next round. Oh, another hard one. Not what I wanted to see. I think it's somewhere in here, like Czechia, Austria, Slovenia. Austria, does Austria make sense? I think we had thick road lines. Could this be Romania? I kind of like Romania, actually. I'm gonna go that. Oh, scheisse. It's not a terrible score. I think it's over. I honestly think it's over. I don't see how we can come back from the first 2 rounds. He's gonna find some Hebrew in Israel, bro. It's over for me, bro. Okay, next round. That was Italy Alps, I think. I think it was Italy Alps. Okay, even Austrian Alps again. Oh my gosh. 13,000. How did things go so downhill?
How'd that one go for you?
This one was quite suboptimal.
I want to warn you that I'm really going to take my time on this. You might be sat for the next half an hour just watching me painstakingly go up some road.
That's okay.
Right, I'm going for it. I'll see you in a couple of hours.
See you in a couple of hours.
No time limit. I should have said a 10-minute time limit. Just take your time, Jack. Just take your time. We've got all the time we need to look around. I don't have any big clues right now. I feel like he would probably have got this really quick.
To be fair, it does low-key look like where I clicked.
What's this? We've got a few different kind of text scripts here. We've got this one. Then we've got Nokia X range up there. I'm going to look for a flag. Oh, and I have found one. It is the flag of Laos. So that's very, very promising.
He's going to get the exact place, isn't he? This is depressing.
I mean, I want to beat him. So how much more should I look around? I guess I'm not going to be able to understand any of the text. So I probably wouldn't be able to recognize it anywhere. Although it does seem to be written in English by the side, which would suggest it's probably near the capital. Maybe a bit further out based on what this looks like. I mean, not too far out though, to be fair. Shall I just go with that one? That's probably a pretty good start. I'd be very shocked if he beats me on this. We do have another flag over there. Should I double check it? It's just plain red. So, I mean, I could go over to the China side. Nah, it's not going to be anywhere near China. Shall I go for it? I'm going to go for it. Guess. Yeah. What's this? What are you doing down here? Shaking around a bit just so he knows that that's appalling. Okay, and now next guess. Right, this is where it's more challenging. So this is what Zigzag saw in just a second.
There's literally going to be Hebrew right on this sign, isn't there?
This sign right here.
Oh.
So that's going to be kind of around Jordan, I assume. Maybe. I feel like Jordan's normally a bit rockier looking. So perhaps it's more towards UAE. Should we try and find another sign? We're driving on the right, but I don't know which countries around the Middle East drive on the right. Oh god, how long could I be going down this road for? This is the kind of thing where I feel like he'll know the exact location because he has plenty time to click the map. It's just the actual visual that he doesn't get to see. But there'll be so much metadata that I bet you can take in with this kind of rock. I just have nothing to look at. Keep going down the road, Jack. You take your time, bro. You've got all the time you need. I feel like that first sign had Latin script as well. So maybe that'd be more likely to be UAE than just Jordan. I mean, it could be somewhere totally different. I'm not really getting anywhere down here.
This is very rural round. He's not found anything for ages. We may actually get him to go UAE here.
Okay, I'm really not getting anywhere. Oh wait, we actually have a sign. This is what we'll go to.
No, he gets more info. No.
It says dangerous curves. Yeah, 3 different types of scripts. Should we go outside of Dubai? Why not? Let's guess it. Oh, I am closer. Oh, it was Israel. Okay, so I would have been closer if I'd stuck with Jordan. But I'm still much, much closer than Oscar is. Yeah, he's not doing very good so far. But remember, he has 0.1 seconds. I wish I'd stuck with Jordan. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next time. Right, what have we got now? We have... Oh, look at this text. I don't know where that is. I reckon we're going to have a juicy flag, though. I think I can definitely find a flag in this kind of environment. Not getting any clues there. Not getting any clues along here. Is that a flag? It is a flag. That is the flag of Israel. Are we back-to-back Israel?
Oh, he found the Israeli flags. No.
That's pretty crazy. So maybe near Jerusalem? I don't know. Keep in mind, it might not 100% be Israel. It doesn't really look like Israel. Maybe this is what Jerusalem looks like. Look at all the greenery. I'm confused. So that's definitely the Israeli flag. And that says Israbiag, which is kind of similar to the word Israel. And that person looked Jewish, definitely.
Surely that's enough to go Israel, bro.
I think I'm going to have to go with it and lock it in, aren't I? Let's be honest. Let's just go with it. Guess. Oh, that's a very good guess from him. He's actually closer than me. It was Tel Aviv. Okay. All right. So is he beating me at the minute or are we kind of even?
This shouldn't be too hard. You'll find some German language and then guess Austria, I think.
This doesn't look very encouraging. This looks European, kind of maybe Switzerland area potentially. It's very nice, isn't it? It's very pleasant. Let's get to some signs. We've got some buildings. It's a very close-up building. Any flags, guys? We got any flags kicking about? Can I interest anybody in a flag? Let's just see that text if we can. can. Here we go. Maybe that looks kind of German, Swiss, maybe? I don't know. We're definitely EU, because we've got that little bit of blue on the registration plate. I learn things occasionally. Oh, here we go. Got a sign. Guttering. It sounds quite German as well. Here we go. Here we go. There's going to be a flag, surely.
Austrian flag. Does he see it?
Yeah, this is very German sounding. So they speak German in a few places.
Okay, ignores the flag. Fair enough.
It doesn't look like Germany. It looks more like Switzerland to me. But it could be an area of Germany. Maybe I can find a flag. Oh, there we go. We have the shape of Austria.
That's the outline of Austria then.
I knew it was Austria all along. They speak German in Austria, so that makes a lot of sense. But whereabouts do we want to go? He could probably get Austria straight away. Near Vienna? I don't know. It's so pleasant looking. Maybe I should move more towards Switzerland area. Salzburg? We could go Salzburg. Why not? Let's just go crazy. I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to guess. Oh, that was a good move from me. Actually, no. He was in a different country. He's in Romania. I think that might have pushed me in the lead, but I'm not sure. Okay, and then a similar looking area again. It's like we're in the same spot. This is the final round. What have we got? That looks less German and more Swedish, maybe. Oh, look at this. There's a URL, but it's blurred out. Let's not give up on it. We can find it. We can find it. AT. It's Austria again. We had a back-to-back Austria out of nowhere. And it's quite a similar looking spot, so I should maybe just try and go in the same area. Okay, any places that we can find here? Can I try and guarantee my victory here? So he's watching my screen right now. He could probably see some of these words, but I'm just terrible at spotting this kind of thing.
So there's a D here. That stands for Deutschland. So it should be somewhere on the German border, because that's one of the towns that's nearby. He's looking at the Slovenian border, so we might be here a while.
Shall I just guess anyway? Yeah, we'll go around here. I like the look of that place, and I'm gonna guess, and... oh, I think he's slightly closer. I'm viewing results. I'm scrolling down.
Let's see it.
Yeah! Look at that, though. You've got 1 minute 35 seconds, and I have 9 minutes 49.
There's no denying that you played rather nicely there, and I played rather badly, so...
I think you can still hold your head up high based on 0.1 seconds. Well, there we go.
Well played, Jack. Got me in the end.
All it took was to get rid of every single limitation, and I won.
At least we didn't have to change the map. You did it on the world map. That's pretty good.
I did, yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. Today, I'm back playing Geogesser with one of the best players in the world. Zigzag is famous for getting incredible guesses with very little information. So today, I, a terrible Geogesser player, will be going up against Zigzag. But to make things more fair, I'm literally allowed to cheat. If I find an address on a sign, I can type it into Google Maps and literally see exactly where it is. So it'll be interesting to see if Zigzag can still beat me by just using his skill. This is a very interesting experiment. We have some pretty close games, so hope you enjoy. Okay, Oscar, the game is set up. I'm very nervous. I'm sure you're just gonna continue to beat me over and over again until we get on with it.
I would say we shall. Good luck, Jack.
Okay, best of luck to you. I have my 2 tabs, so I'm ready to start Googling stuff. We both have our Geogesser skins on.
I am going to try playing no moving, panning, or zooming, so I'll have a still image. Jack will be running around looking for information, but I am quite an experienced player, so let's see how it goes for me.
Alright, I'm just gonna immediately type that in. Placita de Morelos. Okay, let's see if something comes up. Okay, that's a place, and it's a place in southern Mexico, so maybe I should actually guess before him. I thought I'd be playing catch-up the entire time.
We're driving right-hand side of the road. It looks like Mexico to me, and we actually have a sign there, which I think says Michoacan, which is this state here in Mexico. So I'm gonna make my guess. It kind of feels like it's by the sea. Like we have a Norfolk pine and a palm tree, so I think it might be like one of these towns. Can we see what the town says here? Placita de Morelos. Okay, it should be somewhere along this coast, I imagine.
It's like around this area, I think. Just zoom, zoom, zoom. He's looking around. I think I'm on it. Let's just do a little scroll around. Yeah, we look like we're near the beach. I'm gonna guess. I'm putting the pressure on him.
Oh, I see it.
So he now only has like 15 seconds to guess somewhere.
La Placita del... oh, yes, we should be here. Our angle is north-south, which is interesting. But I'm just gonna go near the bridge here. I think this is the right town. And... oh, yes.
Oh! How did he do that? Oh no. So this is way harder. He's obviously going to thrash me on this one as well. What am I supposed to do here? I have no idea what to Google.
Okay, this one's much harder for me. I'm going to have to go quickly here. Is this maybe Ecuador? It's actually kind of fairly hard to say which country I think this actually is. So the sun appears to be somewhere to the west, which is not too useful.
I have literally no idea where to go. Sun's in the north, so does that mean southern hemisphere? We're driving on the right. I don't know what to do with this information. I'm going to go in South America again, but I don't know where. I guess around Argentina or something. Shall I just guess, hope for the best? I'm going to be so far away. I'm just embarrassed. That's what makes me sad about this.
Oh, Jack's guess, so he's probably found something. But I think all in all, I thought this looked more like Ecuador. I'm not too sure about that, but let's find out where this actually was. And it was Ecuador. He goes Argentina. Excellent.
Oh, yeah, okay. It was Ecuador. At least I got the continent with only a road. I'll take that. I mean, we're already very, very close to being beaten.
Yeah, well, it was a tough one for me. I'm still happy with how it went. Okay, this one actually is South America once again.
Taxi. I can see the word taxi.
Looks like we've got Chilean taxis here, I want to say. Chilean pole style as well, okay. Nothing too useful. So I think this one's going to be south of Santiago. I'm going to go Chilean here, but I think it's somewhere in this area here.
Does that say Johanna? I'm going to type that place in and see if anything comes up. Is it Mexico again? We are 3 for 3 in the Americas. Obviously, this might not be the place. It might just be something with a similar name. Or it could be a brand, which obviously wouldn't really show up. The difficulty is matching up the two areas. Leon and... Oh, I forgot to guess. I ran out of time. But it wasn't Mexico. So do you know what? That doesn't matter. But we've lost in just 3 rounds. Not ideal, really. I'm shaking my head. I'm disappointed.
GG, Jack.
Yeah, it didn't go great.
Not an ideal start, perhaps.
So round 1 was alright, but you just were on the same road.
Yeah, even though I'm playing NMPZ, not like, able to look around at all.
My god.
There was a little sign that said the exact place, and so I managed to find it.
See, I mean, I saw those signs, but it doesn't mean I then knew what to do with it.
Yeah.
All 3 rounds in the Americas.
I mean, that is probably an advantage to me. It's a part of the world I'm very comfortable with, so maybe it's going to go differently. Shall we bump up the time a little bit?
Yeah, let's bump up the time a little bit. I didn't have enough time. I literally forgot on the last one. What's this? Just a road. What do I have to do with that? I didn't even realize he was playing no moving. Bear Lake. Oh my god. Bear Lake, Crooked River. I'm feeling good about this one.
This one definitely appears to be in North America. Double yellow lines here. We've got one of those wooden poles that you see in the US or Canada. I'm actually not too sure which of the 2 countries this would be. It feels more Canadian to me, but it's hard to describe why.
It's got to be America, not Canadian. Yes, Canada. Okay.
I'm thinking maybe it is actually just British Columbia and just a bit of a flatter British Columbia. I do not know.
So I need to be around this area. Let's just try and zoom in. Prince George is there, so Bear Lake. Guess. There we go. 51 seconds. I've got the pressure on him now, so he has 49 seconds to guess.
I'm going to go in Bear Lake here. He's already guessed. I'm feeling bad about this now. I'm going to go Bear Lake, British Columbia here. Let's see.
Oh my god. How? That is insane.
Okay. No overreaction. That's one of my best guesses ever. That's an absurd one.
Another just road. How did he do that in the previous one? That's insane. I am absolutely screwed.
Okay, the next one here looks like Newfoundland and Labrador to me, but specifically Newfoundland. Whereabouts do I want to go here? West-southwest. It's probably some side road. It's not the main highway. I'm going to go in Birchy Bay just because we do see quite a bit of birch trees here. So let's go Birchy Bay here and see if that's a decent guess.
Oh, we got some flags. We've got Canada. Right, he's guessed. I've only got 1 minute left. We know it's Canada. Laundromat. Wait, Grand Codroy underneath. Laundromat near Grand Codroy River. Okay, so it looks like it's anywhere on the St. Pierre Island, but do you think he'll know that? Probably. I'll go here just so we've got somewhere clicked in, and let's, I can't read that bit underneath. So it's a business that operates on this island, so I don't know which one specifically it is. I suppose I should just search Grand Codroy River. Okay, down here then. Like around that area? Yeah, around here. I've locked it in. Let's see. What an idiot.
That's 875 damage. Not a bad guess at all. No doubt he came to some sign. North America's really great for Jack. He's always going to be able to find signs. Now we have some Europe. Could be better for us here. I think it looks like it's going to be in Lithuania. I think I'm just going to send it in here. I think that's a Lithuanian. Whoops, didn't mean to move there. But that's a Lithuanian bollard. I believe it is. If not, it's probably going to be Latvia anyway. So I'll just go here. I think Lithuania is a good guess.
If I don't find a sign, I am in trouble. He has already guessed. Hang on. We've got a sign. What's that say? Okay, that's perfect. That's all I need. Zi8gzag. Where's that? Oh my god, Lithuania. Okay, that's fine. We can go Lithuania and around this area of Lithuania. Let's try and zoom in, be more specific, because he is just ridiculously specific. So it's down here, is it? Yes, I think... Oh, yes, we're a tiny bit closer.
Oh, another guess where Jack is able to get close here. Things are heating up. That's a good amount of damage once again.
This is a good game. This is a good game. Oh, very nice spot. He'll know where this is immediately.
Next one here, Peru, clearly. And we got signs everywhere. So I feel like I just have to make the best guess I possibly can here.
So I don't think that's a place name. I think it's an instruction, but it might help us with the language. So I've typed it in onto Google. Spanish. Lots of countries speak Spanish. I've only got a minute left. Oh, hang on. Should have just gone a little bit further down. I don't think that's a place either, is it?
And to the southwest of us, we have fairly big, like, sandy dunes here. So I'm thinking this is more south in Peru, like maybe around Arequipa or something like that, but I'm not too sure.
I can't quite read it because the stupid bush.
The first road that I've zoomed into here actually looks pretty decent. We got that correct angle, and then we do see that it gets a little greener, but I don't know, there's lots of different places like this that kind of look that way with that south-southwest angle in southern Peru here.
Peru. I could see the word Peru, and it looks like we're maybe at a Peru border. Oh, hang on. I'm looking at the wrong map. All right, Peru. So, Peru border, maybe Ecuador. Maybe I'll go up the top then, just as a random guess. I've only got 10 seconds. So this one, I am in trouble.
I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to be just leaving my marker here. It's pretty much the best thing I can think of. Hopefully, it's not too much of a commit south. Let's find out.
Yeah, 1 second left. Let's see. We are still closer. So it was in the middle. It was not at a border. With the ministry, I thought maybe it was some kind of border area.
Oh, it was just in the middle of the country. I way overcommitted there. That was a throw. We could have actually done some damage there. Bit disappointing, bit disappointing.
Oh, how do I type this in? Oh, no.
Next one here, 1.5 times damage in Japan. This could be good for us, to be honest.
So that looks Chinese rather than Japanese or Korean? Maybe not, though. No, I'm in trouble here.
Okay, first thing I noticed is that transformers are opposite sides of each other, which is often something you see in Kyushu in Japan. So that's my initial vibe here. Do we get anything else? Like, not too much else for sure. Like, there's no phone numbers. Architecture is relatively standard looking. There's nothing special about it. We do have a pole top here, which is also fairly common in the south of Japan. I might try like even an island here. That could be something I could see being possible. But at the same time, maybe I'll just go over here in Sulkai or something like that. I feel like that's a decent guess here.
Do we have any Oh, we do. We do have English signs. Wazaki. That is bottom of Japan. Yeah, it was Japanese. I thought it was Chinese at first. So I've only got 25 seconds, so I'm not going to be able to get anywhere super specific. We'll go in Fukuoka. Maybe a little bit on the outside of it. Should I try and... Oh, that's our countdown music because I've turned sounds back on. The countdown music makes it way more stressful.
Final guess, I'm actually going to put it in the ocean, hedging for these islands and anywhere in Kyushu. So let's find out where it is here.
Yeah, let's go with it. Let's try that. Oh, he was a little bit closer. Not too much closer. He kind of hedged his bets in the water so he could be around quite a few things. My God, it's so much more intense now I've turned the music on.
That's a good guess. I should have really committed there. That's unfortunate.
Right, what we got? Need some words. Give me some words, please.
This is almost certainly Mexico and almost certainly out in the Yucatan Peninsula in my mind. Do we want to go Merida? Do we want to go Cancun? Do we want to go Campeche? Something of those cities is the best in my opinion.
It looks South American again. Maybe Spanish as well. I'm not sure. I need something to type in, but we're just in a residential area, so there's no like adverts or anything.
So let's check out the grids on the cities. So we're going almost directly north here, but slightly northwest. Merida is possible, but unlikely. Ooh, Cancun actually may have some pretty good looking districts here. I think there's actually quite a bit of grid that lines up with what we're seeing here. That's a decent option. And Ciudad del Carmen, probably not. Yeah, again, that one doesn't really have the right kind of grid here. I'm more between Merida and Cancun, and I'm just hoping and praying that it's not somewhere over here, which it could be.
I need to get to a street. Pronto. What's this? I could try typing that in. I don't think it's a place. Constructora Alifa. Where's that bring up? Oh, maybe. That's something. We've got 19 seconds, so I'm going to have to just go with it. It was here. Was I spot on? Oh, I was very close. We won! We won! Yes!
You got me. You got me.
That was far more intense, that game. Much, much closer.
I mean, I wasn't able to do much damage to you because you were able to get to the information much more effectively, I think.
What rules were you playing on your end?
I wasn't looking around at all, so we can now change things up so that I can look around.
We'll give you a chance. We'll give you a chance. I think it'll be much, much closer if you're able to look around and read things as well.
All right, good luck, Jack.
Good luck to you. Whoa, it just said using external help from Google will lead to a ban. Oh, no.
Okay, in we go. This time, no moving. Much more forgiving rules for me.
Ooh, right. I think, is that Japanese again? We've got a police station. He's going to smash me. I'm going to be absolutely destroyed here, aren't I?
Okay, round number one here. It is Japan, which I think is a good country for us to get, if I'm honest. But we don't have much information here, to be fair. I can't read Japanese, of course. We don't have any polls. Polls are really useful in Japan, and we don't have any here. Oh, we do have one, actually. Look at that. Okay.
Need some English words, please. Look at the police officer. He is ready for action, that fella. We might make it down here. Oh, we might have a sign. Ah, see, if it's not a touristy area where they're not putting some English words, we are in massive trouble when we've got a country in Asia like this. Oh, it's a delightful spot, though. He's going to demolish me on this first round, isn't he? He hasn't guessed anywhere yet, though. I should probably just get somewhere locked in just in case. I don't know, around there maybe, just as a somewhere. But now I need to find a sign.
It's slightly too far away to make out anything definitive, but I am able to gain some clues off here. For example, I don't think it's Kyushu Island because we would have a different kind of yellow guy wire at the bottom of the pole there.
I don't think he's guessed anywhere yet. The timer is about to run out. I guess we're just going to have to leave this one in the hands of the gods and hope for the best.
There is really little information on this round. I'm just gonna have to go for a plonk here, see if I can make a decent guess. I'm kind of between here and here. I'm just gonna hedge in Osaka. It should be a decent enough guess here, I reckon.
Oh, I was a little bit closer. That was just me playing actual Geoguessr. I didn't cheat that time at all.
Japan's a big opportunity, but at the same time, like, I just couldn't really do anything there with how limited the information was, unfortunately. Jack's guess was also good, so well done to Jack.
All right, straight to that sign. So he can also get to this sign, but he can't type anything in.
Next one here. Okay, it should be Qatar. I'm just gonna go straight in for the guess here. Let's look around to confirm here. Oh, it's actually, okay, that's interesting. It's actually in Kazakhstan here. We got Kazakhstan bollards, so I'm very glad I didn't just go straight away.
I can immediately type in Benyo, Kazakhstan. Oh my god, okay. So let's get to that area, Kazakhstan, and it's on the border, like there. We found Benyo. We're 186 miles from Benyo. Let's just work out where Dossor is as well. In fact, let's get directions from Benyo to Dossor, and then we'll kind of maybe be able to follow a road. We're maybe in the middle. Should we get Aturaru involved? I think we should.
We have place names here, so I can actually get a decent guess. Okay, so I think this is south, and we are near Atirau. So Atirau is 600 kilometers away, and we're much closer to Bemne here. Benu, I mean, actually. And that should be to our north, actually.
Atirau. So where's that? It's a bit further. So logically, we're much closest to Benyao. So we're probably like further down. That could make sense, right? I'm going to guess that. I'm going to go for it.
Dossor and Bemne are halfway. We're halfway between them. We're like over here somewhere. The road angle's wrong, though. I guess I'll go halfway between them. I haven't figured out where exactly this was.
We've got this. I'm feeling good for this one. Oh, we are a bit closer. It was just a bit further down the road, but we were on the actual road. He also managed to find the road.
Okay, there's some really similar named places there. We're close enough. Okay, next one here. Take a look around here. It's South Africa. There's plenty of information here. 051 though. 051 should put us out in the middle of the country, I believe. I think that makes sense.
Where is this? .ZA. So is that Zambia? We'll get Zambia locked in kind of around the capital, and then I'll try and find something more specific.
We have a hill to our north here, by the way. Does Kimberley have a hill north? Not really.
Christerton, then this word, Marquard, and then just search it up. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Where are we? Oh yeah, it's not ZA. South Africa is ZA, isn't it? We want to be like there. Is that right? Let's just zoom in on this. Not too far from Fricksburg, apparently. So it's this one. All right, I'm going to guess. I'm putting the pressure on him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's Kimberley necessarily, but I do think it's kind of this area. So maybe Bloemfontein fits better here. But again, I think that city feels too big. So I'm just going to hedge it out here near Kimberley. So let's find out where exactly this was.
We are very close. We literally were on it. Beautiful. It's not taken that much damage away though, because he also was pretty close, considering he's not cheating at all.
When we're spawning in a town that's not in Asia, Jack will just be able to Google the town name, so it's very difficult for me to get closer, even with a good guess. But here we are in Japan.
Looks like we might be in Korea though, by the looks of it. We're on a river as well. I cannot believe, you know, I'm literally cheating, and he's still giving me like a really solid run for my money. Okay, here we go. Oinoyama Park. Easy. Oh, that's going to be really tricky for him. If he's got this, I'm very impressed, because it's not mainland Japan. It's what, like closer to Taiwan? Is it this one? It is.
As I said, Japan's not a bad country to get, but again, we don't get any information here, unfortunately. So we have to work out where exactly we are here without that. We have lots of random mountains, as you normally do in Japan, but we also have a big harbor. Now, this is the most important thing. So I'm going to try and visualize what I'm seeing on the map here. It could actually be out near like Nagasaki or something like that here. I mean, the angle of the bridge is like this, so clearly not this bridge here, but some bridges nearby here could certainly work. Wait, this actually looks kind of good. It's the right angle. We would see more of an open harbor to our west there, which we don't here. So I'm relatively certain it's not there, but it looked good for a second.
It's like right down the bottom. Let's get a perfect score. Let's see if we can get 5,000 points. We need to be on the bridge. Is it there? Is it that bit of the bridge? I think it is.
we still have to consider stuff around here as well, you know. All these kind of islands. I could definitely see one of these ones working as well.
I'm locked in. Where's he gonna go?
I'm just gonna leave it where I had it. Let's find out here.
No way he has this. No way. Oh, wait. Ah, it was up here.
Oh, he goes for one of the southern islands. Yeah, it was quite tropical feeling. That was actually the bridge between the island of Kyushu and the island of Honshu. So we actually do a good amount of damage there.
And maybe more than one Onoyama Park. Oh, we're in Asia again. What is going on?
This is Macau. I know that for sure. Now, I do believe that it should say Macau somewhere here for Jack to get, but it is possible that he can't find it. So we'll see here.
Oh, he's guessed! He's put the pressure on. He's playing on the attack.
But yeah, Macau is very unique because you have this combination of Portuguese language and Chinese. That's the only place in the world you'll ever see that. It's very distinctive for that reason.
I can't quite search it. I've only got 30 seconds. He's got me. He's absolutely done me in. Right, well, he guessed quick, which makes me think maybe it's obviously somewhere like Tokyo. This could be China, though, couldn't it? It could be Hong Kong. Do you think I should flick to Hong Kong? I'm going to do it. I'm going to flick to Hong Kong at the last moment. I'm going to go in the thick of Hong Kong. This could be a big mistake. So there's been no cheating on this round. So this is all just me. Not Hong Kong, but it is China. It was close. He was very, very close, which we knew he'd know that one. He just recognized it clearly with how quick he guessed.
Ooh, and he went Hong Kong. Okay, not a bad result for us there. We're going to do a bit of damage. Only going to be 242. Not too bad, though. I'm not liking the look of this one. There's information right here. Oh, no. So, Museo del Vino. Via. I think this all sounds Italian, does it not? That does sound very Italian. Unfortunately, I cannot Google this stuff.
We've got some text that we could search. Let me just have a little scroll around. Oh, I've moved a bit too far away. Have I got any other signs on the other side? I don't think I do. Okay. I'll try and type that top sign in. Collegio Barolo. We'll give that a try. Where's that taking us? That's taking us to Italy. Could be Italy. I should probably lock that in, shouldn't I? So whereabouts are we? We're like around this area here, I think. And now we'll have a little look around now that that's at least locked in. It's a nice spot. It definitely looks Italian. It looks like a delightful place to be.
Castello? I don't doubt that that is a place, but it's just not one that I know. I'm gonna have to make a vibe guess off this little town here. I think it feels more northern here. I think maybe like Florence area. Presumably we're near a wine museum, so it should be somewhere where wine can easily be grown. I would say maybe like Po Valley probably doesn't have as much wine as down here, so probably just gonna like hedge it between like kind of the main wine growing region from what I can tell. It is also hilly here, so I kind of like that. I think I'll just make my guess here.
Let's search this place and we'll search directions. Osteria La Cantinella. Let's just search, check. Yeah, they're 1 minute from each other, so we're in the exact right spot. Could be worth trying to lock this in, but I've only got 10 seconds. My brain can't process this fast enough. We're down here. Oh, I didn't quite make it, but it didn't matter. I meant to click just over here, but I ran out of time.
It was actually up in Po Valley, but a little bit further south there. 1,600 damage. I could have gone there, but it was going to be a really risky guess in case it was further south. I don't know.
Ponto 50. Like, that's straight in, I reckon. I mean, there could be more than one Ponto 50. What's she up to? She's moving a bit of furniture. She's waving someone down. Forget the game. There's a story happening here. Her hair changes color. Does her dress change color? Yes, they are two different women.
Just a tough one. Here we need, oh, de Natal. Are we in Natal? So Natal is here. I think I would just go for Natal here. I think I have to go for it. I think I will go for it.
This lady must be helping the other lady. Do you know what? Don't worry about it, Jack. What am I doing? We're gonna search Ponto 50. Ponto 50. Nothing comes up for Ponto 50. Sun's in the south, so probably want to go Mexico, do you think? He's gonna have me here. He's definitely got me. I'll go there just as a random placement without even thinking about it. And now, is there anything I can type in? Delegacia Litorania Nota. Let's just search that. Something comes up. Where is this? Brazil. Do you think it's worth moving? I'm gonna try it. Oh, it was Brazil. So that must have been Portuguese rather than Spanish.
Ooh, he did not get to any useful information. That's so interesting. We do 1,700 points of damage there.
2.5 damage hurt me there. Thank God I moved from Mexico at the last second, or I would have definitely died there.
No America, no America. Oh my gosh. We have to make a hero guess once again here. I think it actually is Canada this time. I thought maybe like British Columbia, Alberta border, but like quite far north because the trees feel a bit straggly in a way.
What we've got here? Easy, easy, easy. It is so OP when you just get a sign. All I need to do is type in 5 words. Oh no, we need to keep going. Lindbergh. Where's this? Lindbergh close. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. What we got? Elk Point Golf Course? Yeah, Elk Point Golf Course. It looks North American, doesn't it? No, stop. Take me in the UK.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so this one is the maximum sign that you would not see in British Columbia. They would say kilometers per hour, but that doesn't have a kilometers per hour, so that's good. Highway 41. It's cookable here. 41. I mean, I see the 43. I see the 40. So could we find the 41? Let's leave our marker there and quickly check what this says here. The ELR 41. Oh, there's 41. What would ELR stand for here? Elk Port. I'll try Elk Point. I'm not convinced about it, but let's see. Let's see if we could be possibly correct about it.
Elk Point Golf Course. Yeah. And then if we do that, then we can do directions to Stony Lake Municipal. Yeah, perfect. We've got it. So we're in Canada, Alberta specifically, on the border, kind of around there. So we're above Edmonton, Elk Point. We've got to be like in the middle of these two places. Yeah, I'm gonna guess. Let's see. Oh, how did he do that?
Oh my goodness, we picked the right intersection again. My Canada guesses are going off today, guys. Obviously, if we made our other guess, we probably would have got knocked out. So that's really great that I remembered to look around.
I'm in trouble here. I am in big trouble. It looks South Africa to me, but he'll know probably specific roads because he's a little genius.
We're in Kenya. Okay, this is probably fantastic. We're going southwest here. I think we're on this road here, to be honest with you. Southwest would make a lot of sense for there. Are we looking down at the Marsabit Hills here? We may be North Hills there, and then specifically southwest, we have like big ones, which I think everything checks out here. I think I'm gonna go right there.
What on earth do I do here? We could get lucky, you never know. I'll go like there for now. Now I just need to desperately try and find a sign. We got some people having a nice time, possibly having a nice time. I honestly can't confirm 100% if they're having a nice time. It is insane the different lifestyles that people across the world have, whether better or worse. We don't know if they were walking like that by choice or because they have no other option in their circumstances, but either way, 1 second left, literal guess, it was Kenya. That is me. Game over there. Oh no.
He thought it was South Africa. And yes, we get it. Let's go. We take the win. Oh my goodness. Let's go talk to Jack. Wowee.
That was an intense game. There was a lot of back and forth on that one.
The Canada in the last duel and the Canada in this duel, I had just happened to plonk in the right intersection randomly.
Yeah, I needed to ask you about Elk Point Golf Club. You were like a minute down the road from here. I cheated and you were closer. That's crazy. All right, we're going to do one last round on a pinpointable world. So this should really help me out because it's specific locations with lots of information, but equally, there'll be lots of very recognizable areas for you as well, won't there?
Exactly. So I'm not the best at using information, but there will always be information for me to use. So theoretically, if I play well, I can beat you here.
I think I'll have this one just because it is very easy to just get an exact location if there's a sign in front of me. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Pressure is on me with this one. Bit nervous about it. Oh, here we go. We've got signs off the bat. Right, literally just type that in. Hawasan, Jonko, and then I can't see the rest. So shall I just search that, see if anything comes up? We are in... Whoa! Where is that? Philippines, I think? Could this be Philippines?
We have Bandar Bukit Besi here. I believe that should be place names here. I see a Bukit place here, but I'm not really sure what Bukit actually means. Oh, we have more here. Terengganu, and we're in Darul. A place called Darul. I see Dagun. Oh, I found a very similar place name here. Bandar Seri Bandi, but I don't see Bukit Besi. I think actually the more useful one is the one that's Darul here. So let's just see if we can make that out. We feel like we are a bit inland here. Oh, Bukit Besi. Nice, nice, nice.
I'm gonna search that because obviously we might not be searching place names all the time. Oh, see, that's where it gets scary. That's like very far away Philippines, so I think we're searching languages. Wait, that's an actual address underneath. I've got 30 seconds. 23200 Bandar Bukit Besi. Hit me with it. Right, wrong part of Malaysia. I'm like here, right? Is that right?
We should be around there, and it is a T intersection, and this road goes off northwest. I think we actually just got the 5k here.
Yeah, it's in the middle of these two, so we'll go like there, hope for the best. He might have this.
And yeah, we got the 5k exactly there. Jack manages to get that it was Terengganu, but loses a bit of HP there.
He beat me. I didn't see where he was. He must have been like really next to me or something. Oh my god. Okay. Right, more things to just literally type in. Perfect.
Ooh, Taupo and Palmerston North. Okay, he's surely able to get this, but maybe this is actually benefiting me a little bit more.
Tapo. That is New Zealand, apparently. That could work.
Okay, so we got Taupo here. This is Lake and Taupo, and then we have National Park on the 46 here. We're probably around here. We are on the 1 and the 46 then. I think we may just be right here. I can see the road bending around like this. You can see that on the map here.
Oh, he's guessed. Waioru, Palmerston North. Search it quick. Okay, North Island, kind of down the bottom, probably in a specific area. He's a little genius, isn't he? So we want to be like around here, maybe? We'll try that and we'll guess. Did we have him? Nope. He beat me again. Bolivia, very nice. That's a nice, easy beginning. So let's just get somewhere clicked to begin with.
Looks like it's going to be Bolivia. We have a Bolivian flag there. Okay.
Now try and find the specific area. So that's an election poster, I think. Is that the address there? 265 Dias Calendario. Let's see. Oh, nothing. Now we're in a bit of trouble then.
It feels like La Paz to me, but let's have a look around. Let's see if we get anything on this sign here. Ouro. Okay, it's the Municipal de Ouro. I think that should put us in this city here, right? Okay, so we're downtown in Ouro here, and we're at a big intersection. Maybe the one I've clicked here, but I think it's more of a roundabout, isn't it? Oh, here we are. Oh, Plaza San Bastian. That's looking a lot better. That is looking a lot better.
I'll try and type this shop name in. Farmacia La Liadhona. Go on. Mexico? It's got to be Bolivia though, right? Oh, no.
To our southeast, we should have some kind of a divided highway here, or a divided road. That looks really good. Oh, it looks really good, guys. I think it does.
I'm stressing here. I can't ignore that Bolivia sign, surely. Oh, he's definitely got me. He's definitely big style got me.
He's gone Santa Cruz, and once again, I have the 5,000 pointer. Jack needs to pull up his socks, man.
He's beating me every single time. Okay, perfect. This is exactly what I need right now.
Tretzin. What's that gonna be? I think it's Trecin, but we're in a different country. It might be over the border in another country where they pronounce it differently.
Porpa Kranj. Let's try searching the airport. Where are we? We're in Slovenia. Possibly. Let's search Kranj. Find an area nearby. Kranj. Ljubljana. Let's go to Slovenia. Capital Ljubljana. And then we want to be specifically Kranj. So do you think Kranj is a good spot?
So there's Koper, and Krani is there. Belgrade and Ljubljana are on the number 3. Or Maribor. I think we're actually just downtown Ljubljana here. We're crossing over a big highway that's kind of going east. We might be on one of these ones here, I think.
From Kranj, let's get directions to Porpa. See if we can get a pinpoint because of that. Porpa's quite a bit further away. So that suggests maybe we're not actually in specific Kranj. Let's search Krunus and see what comes up. Krunus, same kind of area. I think I need to be further down, don't I? I'm going to try going a bit further down. I'm quite stressed about it. Oh, it was just capital. He's destroying me.
And a good guess from Jack. Okay, he found out where all the cities were. It's death by spoon at the moment. Jack's definitely holding on. His guesses have been close enough. Okay, next one here. It's Taiwan. As I said, Taiwan probably advantages me. We're in Penghu. Ooh.
And this is exactly what I did not need. But we do have some English words underneath. So Yongtai Street. Let's just search that. Obviously, there might be more than one Yongtai Street. So that's saying it's China up in the north. Is it actual Beijing? It's north of Beijing, kind of outside, like there, apparently. So let's search this one. Let's get directions from there to Yindian Road. Yes. Oh, 55 minutes. See, that feels unlikely. You'd think that 2 road names would be quite close. Instead of Yongtai, let's try this one. Oh, it's the same place. Hang on. What is it? We've got a large hotel or something. 4 points.
I think this really advantages us here. Penghu is this island over here west of Taiwan. And I'm going to take the time to try and get the exact location here. So we got southwest of us some kind of bay. So I feel like we could be going along here potentially. Is it a dual carriageway? Doesn't appear to be.
Right, so that is Beijing. Does it feel like it could be Beijing? He's gonna have it. He's gonna recognize Beijing.
We're on Xindian, which I had clicked, and then we have Yongtai there, which may not actually appear on the map, but let's see if it does. Yongtai does not appear on the map, in which case I think we're there. The park is here, so if we look north, then we should be around here. I think this should be Yongtai here. Oh yeah, it actually is. Okay, there. We're on this intersection. I'm sorry, Jack, but this is another 5K for me.
I'm just gonna guess. Let's see. It was Taiwan? Oh, no. That's not good for me. Ah, and it is game over. He destroyed me. He beat me on every single one.
Ah, Jack, I'm sorry.
You kind of diddled me there, I'm not gonna lie.
That might be an accurate way of describing it.
I do regret the bit where I said, I should probably win this one.
I thought the same, but then I forgot how much information is actually on this map. So I normally had enough where I didn't even need to walk around. Good game, that was a lot of fun.
Good game, GG's all around. I'm clapping right now for you, there you go. Today I am back on Geogesser, once again joined by Zigzag. How are you doing, Oscar?
I'm well, thank you. How are you, Jack?
Yes, I am doing well, and today I am sick of embarrassing embarrassing myself in our Geogesser videos, and therefore we are attempting something that is the only thing I am almost remotely good at, and that is flags of the world.
Excellent. I love some flags. I'm not the biggest expert, but it should be great fun.
Yeah, now you've said you do know most of the flags, and because it's Geogesser, you'll still have all of the other data in front of you per round, so I think you'll probably still beat me, but hopefully it'll be just a little bit closer.
I mean, yeah, I definitely do know the vast majority of them, but there's a few I get mixed up, so we'll see.
Please start the game and let's see how we get on. So, first flag's in front of us. I recognize it. Do you recognize it?
I believe so. I believe I do.
But now the question is whereabouts do I click? So I think I'll just put the pressure on and hope for the best.
I think it should be Ashgabat. I know Ashgabat has a lot of this white marble architecture.
Ah, look at that. Do you know what? It is very refreshing to see me and you so close together. All right, we're off again. First, we have to spot the flag. Okay, I see the flag. That's fine. I feel like
I would go.
I need to just click before you get a chance to line it. Oh, no, you've done it.
Oh, we clicked the exact same place.
Well, not the exact same place, was it? I was actually a few yards closer.
Let's give Jack his flowers. Fair enough.
All right, we're off again. This is a relatively easy looking one. Whoa, this guy's got no legs. Have you seen the guy with no legs?
Oh, wow. He's levitating to his meeting.
I think that's a great spot. I'll just put the pressure on though. Keep it moving.
I would say, I mean, obviously this is Bangladesh. I would say it's Dhaka. I mean, it could be elsewhere, but, you know, it feels kind of smoggy, like it's kind of polluted, so... yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, most of the time, just clicking on the capital is kind of all you need. Oh, look at that. 0.2 of a mile closer. You get destroyed.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh no.
That is quite... oh, wait.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go here. Is that the flag on the number plates? Is that what we're meant to be looking at, right?
I think so, yeah.
It is the kind of independent Russian-controlled part of Georgia.
What?
That's like a country which is like not really recognized by the UN or many other countries.
That is not what I needed at all. This one's kind of worrying me as well, I'm not gonna lie.
We have a few flags here. And we have Chinese. It also says the name of the city.
Well, that's the China flag, but there's also a flag nothing to do with China next to it, as far as I know.
That's right. It does say the name of the city, so I'm pretty confident here.
Oh, we're running out of time.
Time is indeed short.
I don't know.
I'll try and get the exact place here.
Yeah, you try and get the exact place. You have fun. Yep. I saw that Mozambique flag. Oh, what? Can you explain this one to me?
I looked up and down and I found where the roundabout was because we were on a roundabout.
Oh my god.
I consider it might be an embassy in China like you clicked, but it said Maputo, which is the capital.
That was a nightmare. I think you got lucky with with your brain.
The Georgia one was pretty unlucky on your part, admittedly.
A couple of brutal ones there. A couple of brutal ones. Rematch. I think generally you've got me beat, but I think if we just play enough, one game I might have you.
Sure.
You don't believe that at all. Okay, we could have a good score on our hands here.
Yeah, I forget what this thing to our east is called. Forgive me, Americans.
I am going to plonk myself right there and lock it in.
Okay, oh, I think I got it here. It's across the road from us, so we should be at the World War II Memorial.
Take your time, don't rush. Ah, yeah, you were right bang on. I was on the neighbouring road, can you believe it? Right, okay.
Oh, look at the language here, that's fascinating.
How's this round making you feel?
I do know this flag, fortunately.
Do I, though? That's the question. I get it mixed up with a couple of others. I think I'm fine. I think I'm okay.
If you look at the vibes of the round, they make sense. We've got a bunch of palm trees and white soil.
I'll look it in.
Like it's a bit like a beach.
Oh. Right down the bottom of Maldives.
You're in the lead, Jack. You're in the lead.
I was just a touch closer there. Ooh, where is the flag on this one? Oh, I see him.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
I'm not telling you. I need to click somewhere pronto.
We're next to the courts here. Okay.
See a roundabout. Any roundabouts that I can spot? I'll go there. I'll chuck a guess out.
Do the same.
Oh, yeah, you had me. 2?
He's still in the lead, Jack.
Okay, round 4.
Oh, They use yellow license plates here?
Where do I want to go here? I'm going to look about. Yeah, I'm going to lock that place in.
Putting the pressure on, I see you.
You take your time. You got all the time in the world. Oh, no!
7 points.
7
Ooh.
points. You know what? I'm proud though. I looked at the direction of the ocean.
That's how I got the Georgia right before, because I thought we had South Ocean.
Yeah,
And
nicely
I
done.
knew that there was an independent like state there, so yeah.
I'm panicking a bit with this one, I'm not gonna lie.
Do you have a nice flag in view?
But is that the flag that I think it is? It must be, it must be.
I can see where the confusion could come here because this is pretty European looking, but I think it is here.
Right, you've gone there. Where shall I go? 6 seconds. Probably not in the river. I'll go there.
Nice.
Ah, you were a touch closer.
Tbilisi's looking pretty beautiful.
It did look cool, didn't it? There's some nice architecture. This is the most intense round we've ever had together. Okay, let's have a look. Let me see. Yeah. I feel like you could probably get quite close here.
This one's a freebie.
But I'm not so sure. Trying to find that hotel, but I do not see it. I'll just guess so that you don't have time to line it up too well.
Not been able to line it up like I would have liked to.
Don't worry about it, it's okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, 20 yards difference. We have the exact
Goodness
same
me,
score. That's
Howie.
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, weird looking image on this one.
Yeah, and where is the flag actually? Do we see it?
I actually do not see the flag. Oh. So I think I'll just have to maybe go based on the language, I guess.
That's right. I'm trying to see if we actually have anything else to go off of here. And if I recognize it as well. There are 2 main options here, admittedly.
Well, guess what? Your boy's locked in.
Is this more Berlin or is it more... I thought it's more Berlin, but it actually so could be... My guess didn't even register. No, it's over.
Where did you guess? Which country did you go for?
I went Berlin, but my guess just didn't register.
Do you want to know where the flag was? Because I spotted it.
It was like across the road on the thing.
It was on the poles, basically, the lampposts. Your guess didn't register, but that would have really took some damage if your Berlin guess had clicked.
Oh yeah, it would have been at least like 3,000 points.
I mean, I'm taking the dub as it comes, thanks very much. You know, that means it's now dead even, and we're going to have to just play one more time.
I think you're right, Jack.
Okay, I need to not throw this away like I do every time on just something stupid.
Let's see what we get here.
Oh god, what's that? Oh dear.
Ooh, 2 flags for the price of 1.
It's a very nice spot, this one, isn't it? Oh my goodness.
It is quite exceptional here.
Do you happen to recognize that yellow flag by any chance?
I don't.
Good.
That's why you're asking. You are genuinely curious. You just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting points.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Where makes the most sense to go? Run out of time.
I assume this is some island somewhere.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh.
Oh, it was Athos.
Athos, okay.
We saw a man there. I'm pretty sure women aren't allowed into Mount Athos.
Really?
I could be wrong. It's a monastery up there.
Alright, got me flag recognized. Don't specifically know where to go. Quite a cool looking spot though, isn't it?
Trying to remember this one. Oh, I'm between 2 countries.
Do you not remember the flag?
Okay, I'm like 80% confident on it.
Oh my goodness. This will be so embarrassing if I've got it mixed up.
I think I would go here.
Well, I've clicked somewhere that looks good on the map as well, so I'm gonna lock it in. Let's see. Oh!
Can't lie, I thought it was Libya at first, and then I realized Libya is completely different.
Libya would have really hurt you there. Okay, flag is recognized. Is that Animal Crossing, maybe?
Oh, true. Wait, they actually look like Animal Crossing.
Ooh, have you looked at the flags behind you?
A whole bunch of them. What are they on the right?
I have no idea what they are. Right, where would be a good place to go here? Not there. Can I spot something? Something that looks right. Maybe there? Is that a bad place to go? I'll try it.
Oh.
Oh, I did actually have basically the right spot. You're in a bit of trouble here, Oscar. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be sweating if I was you. Oh no. Oh, I wish I hadn't said that just as this flag's popped up that I can't quite recognize.
I'm gonna guess fast this time.
Is that... I might be about to be in some trouble here, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the country that it is.
Let's see.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go for it. Oh, yes! You were closer though.
I got my hopes up for a second.
Yeah. The colours just didn't quite look right. I think it was just the colour of the photograph. Another one where things can definitely be up in the air here. I'm a bit stressed about this one. I'm not quite sure what move I should go for. Maybe here, just on a random fluke. Why not? Right, I'm locking it in.
I'm trying here.
Don't have much time.
Oh, it's... Oh.
Ah.
That makes sense.
Right, okay. Took some damage there.
I don't know if that was the Crimea flag post-Russian invasion. I don't really know how it works with that, but they were also flying the Russian flag, so I knew it was somewhere that Russia was occupying.
Yeah.
Because we already had Moscow.
Do you recognize this flag?
I do. I have a good little way of remembering this one and the one that's, well, Ireland.
What's the way that you remember it? Because I have a way of remembering too.
The Irish, they love green.
Yeah, that's mine as well. I'm locked in somewhere in Ivory Coast. Let's take a look. Oh no, where are you at? Oh, you're so close. How did you pinpoint it?
Well, I just clicked on the capital, but I knew that that's a planned city. The government built like a lot of like extravagant buildings.
I must have got mixed up and not clicked the capital then.
You clicked the biggest city though.
See, do you know why? It's because I was listening to you witcher on about how you remember the Irish flag. That's totally my mistake. I need to put my whole brain power into this.
All part of my tactics.
Well, I believe I know the country. Just need to work out whereabouts to go, as it's not a small country by any means. Somewhere maybe near this. That's not right, but could be close. Yeah, I'll lock it in. I'll lock it in.
Trying to find a roundabout that has a statue in between. Not.
Yes, beautiful. There's that roundabout.
30 damage.
I'm a bit panicked right now, not gonna lie.
I know where this is. I'll give you a clue because it's very difficult. This is a tiny island somewhere.
Do you know what? I've got 30 seconds. I have somewhere in mind, but can I find it? Yes, I can.
Okay, you might actually have it. I kind of believe now.
Not feeling good about this one at all, to be honest. Let's see. Oh, no. I went with Christmas Island.
That is very reasonable. That is Pitcairn Islands. Only 60 people live there, I think.
Pitcairn Islands, British Overseas Territory. I did a video learning that one. Oh, no.
We had a lot of like really interesting rounds of flags that aren't even countries and stuff, because that's not even a country.
So it must just include territories and stuff, which is really interesting. I think what needs to happen is I need to revise my overseas territories, and then we rematch on this one. See if I can maybe beat you. I got 1 out of the 3. I'm happy with that. Well played, Oscar. You did well. Okay, today I'm once again joined by professional Geoguessr player Oscar. How are you doing?
I'm going well, Jack. I'm going well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. So this is another video where you just humiliate me over and over, but this time we're gonna just play over and over again until I win. But each game that you win, you get a nerf that makes the game way more difficult for you.
Yeah, so it could be like removing the Google car. It could be taking away 50% of the screen by putting checkers over my vision. Could be making everything black and white. There's a whole bunch of options. Hopefully I don't get the brutal ones first.
Exactly, and you're spinning a wheel to choose each one, aren't you? And as this video progresses, your screen is just going to get more and more ridiculous, so it should be quite interesting to see the difference between our gameplay.
It's going to get crazy unless Jack beats me in the first duel.
Which could happen, but yeah, we're going to do no nerfs on round 1, so I'm ready to just get this out of the way and be humiliated. Shall we get into our separate calls and start the game?
Let's get it.
Okay, good luck. Okay, game's beginning, so we're completely even on this first one. He's obviously just going to destroy me, so I don't even want to try particularly.
This one's Netherlands. We've got the yellow plates on the cars right here, and then we've got extremely flat landscape. I'm gonna go near Zutphen and Vorden here, or Vorden.
Let's see, what have we got? Ooh, no, that won't be German, because I don't think they say attention. It's like Verspätung or something like that. Oh, actually, that might mean delay. He's gone for it. I mean, it's Europe. Let's go, I don't know, we'll go Czechia. Why not? Let's guess. Okay, yeah, it was so flat. I don't know why I went Netherlands. Whatever.
Jackson, Czechia, fair enough. Ended up being in the north of the country. He must have missed those yellow number plates at the spawn, because yellow number plates are pretty rare in Europe.
I'm off to a great start. Next up, oh, God, what's this? What's that? There's a cage? Oh my God, quite a large cage as well. What are they trying to trap in there? We're moving so slow. I hate when we move so slow. This is a weird one.
Clearly Japan with this huge blur. And if I was to say anywhere in Japan, I would be thinking more southern, and perhaps the island of Kyushu, or perhaps one of these smaller islands nearby here. I'm gonna get a bit creative and go one of these islands here, just for fun.
I don't know. Where's the sun? The sun is in the south, so northern hemisphere. He's guessed. I'll go around Serbia. Why not? Let's see. Okay.
There is no way I got that close, man. You know, I get excited about guesses sometimes. That was a legitimate insane guess.
He got it. It was Japan, and he was pretty close. Okay. It's over on round 2. Oh, no.
Hello, Jack.
Quite a quick game, that one. That's what I wanted, though. I was just trying to get the first one out of the way. I knew the end result, so I just thought I'll throw it.
Absolutely true. You saw the bamboo and you were like, well, you know, there's those bamboo forests in France, right?
Can we spin the wheel, please?
Here are the options. Let us see what will grace my screen first. Spinning the wheel.
So the smaller the chunk, the harder it is as well. So I'm hoping you get a tough one.
Exactly right. We've got the Generation 5 camera. And so, guys, this is what the normal camera looks like. Of course, perfectly as it was in the last game. And this is how it looks like with the Generation 5 camera. So not a huge disadvantage. Everything becomes super bright, so some colors are going to be a bit distorted. But apart from that, it's pretty much like playing a normal game, just with saturation turned up to 100.
Okay, so this is probably going to be quite a similar result, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm shaking my head at him with anger. You're going down, Zigzag. Here we go. Oh, goodness. This looks very nice. He'll immediately know where this is. It looks North American to me. South, yeah, I guess that would make sense. Maybe not, actually, because is that yellow? Yeah, it is yellow. It's just very sunny. So I would go North America, I guess. I don't really know where, though.
This is an interesting one. Obviously, everything crisp and colorful right now. We've got mountains in the background, and I would say that this is Yukon. And I don't think Jack's likely to know that because it is so far away from everything else, unless he finds a good sign.
We've got some snowy mountains there. Do I go with Canada? Maybe. See a lake over there. It's a nice looking spot anyway, isn't it? We'll go like here. Why not? The fact he hasn't guessed yet means I reckon he's probably trying to get something quite accurate.
We can see that those mountains are to our north. I mean, the colors are kind of messing with me here, but I would say it's more so north up this direction, maybe. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not quite sure here. I would go up here on this road, I think.
What's that say? Maximum 70. It's in English. Phew. Okay, let's see. Ah, well, I got the country. I'll take it. It's a heavy hit, but I got the country.
Not a great guess by me, but to be fair, Jack gets the country, but he's all the way over near the capital city, Ottawa there.
Okay, next up. Ooh, Apollo Home Services. The registration plates I actually don't recognize. They're blue all the way along. So is that USA, maybe? The houses look kind of USA. Look at that. They've got some autumnal florals outside. That's nice. Hang on. What's this? Oh, it's blurred. That's really unhelpful.
888. That's not a normal US area code, but I do think it's an American phone number. We have blue on the top of the plate and white on the bottom. That would remind me of Chicago, like Illinois plates, maybe Minnesota plates as well. It's between those two as the main two options, I think. I think I'll go Chicago here. The colors being so exaggerated makes me think it's a bit more tropical, but I think that's just the colors fooling with me, so I'm gonna go Chicago here.
Normally I would see an American flag. Neighborhood watch program in force. This must, yeah, there we go. There's the USA, but whereabouts? Because I could go out here. He's guessed. Normally, I feel like these kind of houses are around New York, Pennsylvania area, so I'll go there. Let's see. Ooh, I actually beat him on that one. He went with Chicago.
Oh, wow. It was actually Connecticut there, and Jack is significantly closer. No, man. That is annoying.
I can't believe it. We could actually end the video right now. That'd be terrible for watch time.
Okay, next one here. This is in the desert in India, so I'm going to put the pressure on here.
He looks Asian, I think. He's on a motorbike. It's low quality. We'll go around Thailand, but I'm not quite confident on it. Let's see. Let's go. Ooh. It was India. Okay. I think that's enough to kill me. Yeah, it is. I'm not totally dissatisfied with how my guesses went there.
Good game there, Jack. Good game.
I actually had you beat on one round. Remember that? Did you see it?
You most certainly did. That was a really nice guess by you.
But you still destroyed me in, what was it, 3 rounds?
It was a very high drama duel. Every round had huge damage.
Yeah, it did as well.
Let's spin the wheel once again here, Jack. I'm just hoping for no grayscale. If we roll Gen 5 camera again, the colors will get even more crazy.
Ah, you can add it on top of itself. I didn't know that.
Oh no. Not inverted colors, man. Come on.
Yes.
Let me show you guys what inverted colors looks like. So this is our, fairly normal still game. I'm afraid to inform myself that this is what it looks like now. So I gotta remember that purple equals green.
Hey. We don't have time for this. Start the game. You can learn the colors in your own time.
So true.
This is me shaking my head because he's trying to help himself out pre-game. Okay, ooh, this looks like the United Kingdom to me. So it could be obviously Ireland as well. We don't want to throw in a guess. We want to try and find a sign. This is United Kingdom, right? What's that? Hang on. Ooh, I don't recognize that kind of sign. So that throws me off. I mean, it could be like Scotland or something, maybe. I'm so annoyed that didn't look more British.
First one, obviously, with that purple everywhere, it's very green here. I'm noticing that we have like hedge rows on the side of the road here, so that would probably remind me of UK, Ireland, France, something like that. Obviously, that's potentially Jack's domain. The darker part of the sky should be more so where the sun is, in my opinion, right? But because it's so cloudy, I guess that doesn't really check out.
So if it's not there, where could it be? Somewhere like Belgium, maybe? But no, it's so United Kingdom looking. Maybe it isn't.
I would say it's England, and I would say it is maybe like towards Oxford or something like that here.
He's guessed. I'm going to go really close to United Kingdom, but in France, just as a why not. Let's see. Oh, and it was the right call. He actually did go United Kingdom. I did a little bit of damage. Very nice. So each time I win, I forget that he's actually got a massive disadvantage in terms of all the colors. I'm just like, wow, I'm good at this game.
We've got what looks to be like an Argentinian Uruguayan round here. I think it's Spanish this side, and then everything just kind of feels right. And it's also winter because we have no leaves on the tree. I think this might be Montevideo, to be honest, the capital city of Uruguay. It just kind of feels right. I think we have the right kind of number plate as well, which should be white one because we said it's black here.
Direction D registrar civil. Cool. We could get a flag in a place like this, but maybe not. I think he can still read all the text totally fine, but his colors are really messed up. Punto Rio? Do we go in Rio? It doesn't look like Rio. Oh, UY. Where would UY be? Uruguay? Let's go outside of the capital in Uruguay. I don't even know if Uruguay's got coverage. This could be a bad one. Very nice. This is a close game.
Ooh, Jack. Nice guess. It was actually in the town of Rocha there, and we make the same guess. Okay, very low damage. This must be one of our lowest ever damage duels after 2 rounds.
Oh, I'm pleased with that there, you know. That's not bad, is it? What is this? This looks crazy. Try and have a look at the person in there. I can't really see them. This is gonna kill me. I bet his mountains look crazy right now.
Look how the shadow becomes like a halo instead. That's very cool. Oh, it's snow on the side of the road, but where it's snow, it looks like rock, and where it's rock, it looks like snow. That is actually so cool. This is one of the coolest inverted color rounds I've ever seen in my life. Regardless, it should be like southwest of Bishkek here. We're going northeast, so maybe on this road here, I think. Could we cook up the exact road here? And we're going northeast, and we can see it bends a little bit, maybe more easterly there. I'm gonna guess here. I feel like this lines up decently well. I think the angle of the mountains is okay, but it should be one of these roads surrounding here.
Where's the sun? The sun's in the south, so northern hemisphere. After that, I just don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. So maybe Russia? Do we want to go with Russia if we've got that kind of Cyrillic text? Russia obviously is a bit of a wild one. I'm going to go up towards St. Petersburg, and I'm going to chuck out a guess. It was Kyrgyzstan, and he was very, very close. Oh, is that done? Oh, yeah. Pretty significant damage.
4,000 points. Jack did not work it out in the entire 60 seconds. He went Russia. Fair enough. The Google car really helped me out there for sure. Next one here. Okay, that looks like a Japanese guardrail. It's very dark, right? So it should be painted white in reality. I would just guess like in the north part of Japan here. That's the way the trees vibed to me, but I'm not quite sure.
We're somewhere very high up. We've got clouds literally next to us. The sun is in the north, so it's southern hemisphere this time. Okay, working my way down here. He's guessed. Damn. I think this might be it for me. I genuinely have no idea. Try and look at the trees. I don't know. I'll go Bolivia. Why not? But I'm not feeling good about it. Let's go for it. Japan has done me dirty twice this video. There we go. That's it for me. Japan is doing me dirty this video.
Well, what made you think Bolivia there?
I just couldn't really work out where it was. It was just so floral, you know? Too much vegetation.
Me, I couldn't exactly tell what was going on with the vegetation. I guess it makes sense that it was flowers. Okay.
See, I keep forgetting what your screen looks like.
Because the guardrail was black, I could tell that it was painted white, and therefore I knew it was probably Japan.
I'm going to keep Japan in my brain this time because I keep falling short on it. But I did have a couple of not too bad rounds that time.
Oh, absolutely. The Uruguay. How'd you get that correct?
I saw a domain name, UI.
That's not a completely obvious one, so you did a good job to get that correct.
Thanks very much. Okay, so I'm hoping that you'll get something now that kind of maybe just sorts things like texts and signs, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I guess Minecraft mode or checkers would be your best ones here. Drunk mode also does that a bit. Either of these three, you got like a 35% chance of hitting one.
I'll take those odds, to be fair. Spin that wheel.
Let's see it. Ooh.
Oh,
wait, this gets interesting because I'm already inverted, right? So now everything's going to be hyper inverted. Okay, so this is the normal inverted colors with slightly enhanced Generation 5 camera. But now we're going to switch it to Generation 69.
yes.
Oh my goodness, man.
So I could do it this time, you never know.
I think so. I think you could. This is what the round looks like. Okay.
Right, here we are. Oh, we've got some text. I get a little bit closer to that. Where's it gone? Where's my sign got? There it is. Independencia. Okay, so it sounds, you know, maybe Spanish, maybe Italian. We have some workers there. He's covering the car. code, though. Whatever, that's fine. Any clues on the back? Oh, no, he's completely vanished. We have a John Deere tractor. Excellent.
We've got a palm tree. We have a pedestrian crossing. I can see that. It's painted white, theoretically. Why is everything so blue, right? What's the opposite of blue? Like orange? Oh, everything's like orange on the road here, I think.
I haven't looked at the sun. The sun's north, so it's southern hemisphere, probably. Aurora Coupe. What is this? Oh, hang on. Does this look South American? We've only got 15 seconds left. I'll go Colombia, but I'm honestly not really sure at all on this one.
We have like a lamp which looks very Brazilian, so maybe it's like red dirt all over the road, or like why is everything so orange then? Okay, so I think it's a Brazilian lamp. If it was like an orange on the road, maybe like Mato Grosso do Sul, they tend to have a lot of like kind of dirt on the road sometimes, I feel. Actually, that house looks more southern to me. Actually, so does this one. No, I changed my mind. I think it's down here. Not sure why everything is so red, but I'm gonna go in Pato Branco in southern Brazil here. Let's see where it actually is. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, we were so close. And Jack is in Colombia. Fair enough. He probably could have at least found some Portuguese language there. I don't know if Jack can tell the difference between those two.
Okay, next up, pretty flat looking. We have Widrickson. Okay. We have some recycling stations. It's feeling European, I think. Where's the sun at? Just so we can check. Sun's south, so yeah, northern hemisphere. We have some graffiti there that we can't make sense of. Let's do a right runabout, see what signs we can find. Let's get all the way down here.
It feels like I can still like make out what's going on here to some extent. Oh, I'm noticing off on the right hand side of the screen we have a flag. That feels kind of like a Nordic flag. But the sign, which is like striped orange and I guess like orange and yellow, right? Oh, if it's orange and yellow, would that be like a Finnish thing or a Swedish thing? One of the two, I think. And I think the lamps look more Finnish. I think I would go like near Helsinki here in Lahti.
I would think it's Europe. I need more vehicles so I can try and see the EU blue. I don't quite have EU blue, so it might be a non-EU country. Only 18 seconds to go. He's guessed. Oh no, there is the EU blue. Okay, I'll go Austria. I'm really not quite sure. No, it's so flat. Should I go Belgium? I'll go Belgium. Let's try Belgium. Ah, it was Sweden. Okay, he went Finland, so you can see he is starting to slip with all of his nerfs. But I'm very low health, so I need to win this round. All right, it is over for me again.
This is pretty distinctive, I would say, because, well, the outer lines are black, meaning white. This one is black, meaning white, but this one is like kind of a darker color, which means it should be orange. That combination should put us in Arge or Uruguay, and then I would say it looked more like Uruguay, but do I want to commit to it?
The sun is in the north, so southern hemisphere. Okay, with the yellow on the road, I'm thinking this is South America. Do we have some signs? Oh, we're coming up to some. What we got? What's on the sign? Ah, it's just one of them. I hate when it's just one of them. I want it to say like Rio de Janeiro or something. Doesn't look much like Brazil, though.
It looks like that one road, the 21, because it's made of concrete here instead of bitumen, I think. Wait, according to the compass, we're going south-southwest here, so I actually kind of like this guess. Could we be on it? Southwest, it kind of bends around, and it bends around a bit more southern, so maybe we could potentially be there? That would be insane.
Got a little truck here. Conna Prole. Okay. Can we get a nice look at him on the back? Everything's blurred. With 14 seconds, I'm struggling. You can see his guesses are taking longer as well. I actually don't know. Oh, I think I ran out of time. Oh, it was Uruguay. I was about to go with Ecuador just under the equator. I would have lost anyway.
Oh, Jack, what's going on there, bro?
I was about to click Ecuador, so I would have still lost, but I'd have had the right continent.
As the audience see, it's like, the things are starting to mount up. I couldn't get the Sweden right, because I just couldn't see what was going on in the distance.
You are still going, though. It's amazing.
Hit hide. There's no more option for upgrading the camera generation.
Come on, give me something good. I need to win, please. Oh, I like the look of Minecraft. Yes, here we go. This is where my luck turns around.
There's a reason I was so sad about Minecraft mode, and you're about to see why that is. Already, things are kind of pixelated, but when we introduce Minecraft mode at 15, this is what it looks like instead.
So is that things like text completely out the window now?
It more than certainly throws any text out of the question, and it also makes making out any details extremely difficult. Even like this pole, which I used to be just a few seconds ago able to tell was Mexican. Now it looks like any other object.
So I could win this round.
That is absolutely the case.
Come on, Jack. You could do this, little fella. Okay. He can't read that. So we're in Europe. We're in somewhere like Bulgaria, maybe Romania, that kind of area.
Oh gosh, so we have an antenna here. We have like trees that feel quite warm climate potentially, the way they're so big. It should be Europe, I think. I thought maybe just like Poland or Lithuania though. I'm just gonna go for that guess.
Hopefully he could miss this. Do I want to put the pressure on him? Maybe so. Oh, he's guessed. That's a bad sign. What did he say to guess, the maniac? Okay, shall we go Bulgaria towards Romania? Why not? Yeah, let's go there. Oh, it was actually Russia. Oh, okay. I would not have thought that was Russia. Fair enough. All right, a little bit of damage. That's fine. That's fine. You can see he slipped up as well. I think, did he go Poland there? I mean, he can basically see nothing at this point. Ah, this is a tough one for him. But I'm terrible on these ones where you're just in a wood. I genuinely just never have any idea. I assume here he has very little to go on. We've got very tall trees, which could be somewhere like North America. It could also be somewhere like Sweden, though. I feel like Sweden looks like this a lot of the time.
What color is the road? The road is actually like a... What's the opposite of yellow? Is like purplish? What? It's completely rural with a really darkish soil. It's like volcanic or something, maybe. Like Ecuador, maybe? I don't think the trees spell Ecuador. Maybe like Jeju Island where you get some volcanic soil. I mean, it could be like Hawaii. That would be insane, man.
I'm going to go with Sweden, but I'm not confident at all. Let's go for it. I've locked it in.
I don't know what is causing the road to look like that. Maybe this is Hawaii. Hawaii would be insane, man. This is an insane commit. I should probably just go Europe. Oh my gosh. Luxembourg, what?
Oh my god, he went in Hawaii. That's a big chunk of his time gone.
I really gotta know what that looked like in real life. Hawaii's a crazy guess.
So the fact he went Hawaii when it was Luxembourg, that shows he basically can't see anything anymore.
So it's a white bollard. Oh, it's like a Serbian bollard, I think. I'm just gonna go straight for it here.
This is an interesting area. I don't really recognize this. I'd guess it's Asian, maybe? Because it's just such a different kind of... Oh, he's already guessed. Bad sign.
I may have overcommitted too quickly. Oh, it's Kazakhstan. It's like down here or something. Oh, I messed this up.
It could be African. Should we go Africa? I'll go in Tanzania. I don't even know if they've got coverage in Tanzania. Ah, it was Cambodia. I was about to go Thailand. I could have had him there.
Oh, it's Cambodia? What the heck?
Right, as you can see though, he's really, really struggling. It just happens that I am still unbelievably terrible at this game, despite it being a part of my life for so long.
Long antenna, okay. Is it Russia again? Car's kind of dark here. Yeah, I think it's Russia. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for it here. I'm relatively certain on this one, actually.
What we got? I'm thinking Italy, maybe? Maybe around Tuscany? Can I find Tuscany? Is that up here somewhere? Let's go there. Let's see. Ooh, okay, here we go, France. Ooh, he's hanging by a thread. Remember, the video ends once I beat him, so we are actually getting quite close.
Really looks like Finland. We got really pale road with dashes on the outside. Okay, it's Sweden. We've only got 700 HP. I feel like it feels a bit further north. I'm just gonna go for that. He likes to guess Sweden. I remember that from previous videos, so I feel like I'm not gonna get any big damage here.
The snow over there. Is that an ice lake? Wow. Northern Hemisphere. Cool. We got an M. Oh, he's guessed. I need to see that sign. What's the sign say? Maybe that sounds kind of Swedish, maybe? Yeah, let's go northern Sweden, though. Like, up here. Oh, I think I've done it. We got Sweden. Oh, he's not quite dead. He's hanging on.
Oh, what is that? Soil. Oh, I forgot. It's over-exaggerated because of the Generation 69. That's why. Okay, so yellow should be like kind of just like a dark soil again. It looks like Asia, maybe? I really have no idea what's going on here, though.
All right, we've got a big, strong man with some big manly equipment and a wheelbarrow. We have a sign there that I can't quite read. What is going on? What is this place?
We have like white dashes, no, on the road lines. It's just the shadow, I think. Is it like Romania or France or something? Or Norway? Wait, Norway makes sense. If it's Norway, it feels quite southern, but I'm just gonna hedge a bit. We only got 100 HP.
I have no idea where this could be. Tusk? He's guessed. I actually have no idea. I guess I'll go Spain. He could be a big, strong Spanish man. We'll go, like, right there. I don't really know why. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see. It was Poland. Okay, fair enough. But I took damage there. He went up in Norway. He mustn't be able to see anything right now.
Ooh, like a very pale soil. It's bluish, so it could be reddish soil. This could be like Northeast Brazil. The grass Loki looks Northeast Brazil. I could be tripping, but I'm gonna try it.
Oh, look at that. It almost looks United Kingdom, but it doesn't at the same time. Oh, he's guessed. How has he guessed already? Oh, it's in the north, so it's Southern Hemisphere. I genuinely have no idea. I'll guess I'll go... I don't know why I went there. I just panicked.
Oh, and it is Brazil, but it's all the way south. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's heavy damage. He's beaten me. Oh, it was looking so good for me that game.
If he just guessed a tiny bit closer on Sweden, it would have all been over.
You must be really struggling on your end for your guesses to be like a few countries away.
You can watch back the footage, bro. I have no idea what's happening. Let's find out what we get. Just please not Minecraft mode again, please. Ooh. Okay, that's not half bad for me. That just removes the Google car. To be fair, I was using the Google car a lot in that one.
Oh, were you really? See, I thought the Google car would be behind you at this point.
I used it to get Europe a lot with the antenna. So this is what the Google car looks like now, guys. I cannot see any of it. And if it's NMPZ, it looks like that.
All right, let's go for it.
All right, good luck, Jack.
Good luck to you. Right, it's time to take him down. Let's do this. Here we are. What's going on here? It looks European. We have some signs over there. Let's get a look at them. Okay. Oh, it looks maybe Russian, maybe Ukrainian. Maybe we put the pressure on, we guess, right off the bat. I think so, before he gets much of a chance. So if I go up here, it kind of covers a bit of Russia and Ukraine. I'm sort of hedging my bets a bit and just hoping that he can basically see nothing.
Middle lines appear not to be black, right? They appear to be kind of, I suppose, yellow. So maybe this is the Americas. The pole itself is kind of dark. It's maybe a wooden pole, and then it's got like some, oh my gosh, man. I think overall I've come to the conclusion this is United States. I'm just gonna click in the middle of everything.
Oh, Belarus! There's a tractor with Belarus written on it. Oh, nice. When he went over in the United States, he can't see anything right now.
Ah, Serbia. So it was just white road lines. I couldn't work that out though. The road lines confused me, and then I just thought Europe wasn't an option. Okay, this is interesting. Looks like Argentina, looks like South Argentina with these signs. I'm gonna go like this. Put the pressure on. It's not quite pixelated enough that I can't tell what these are.
So this is another one of the... How has he guessed? How has he guessed? Sun's in the southwest. I didn't even know where to go. But fortunately, he's so far away. Okay, cool.
That's a crazy one. I was confident.
I hate these ones. Right, we're driving on the right. The sun's basically above us, so that doesn't help. Oh, we do have some signs there. Can we go down there? I can't see the signs. We're on the wrong side of them. A graveyard. Quite an unusual looking graveyard as well. Let's have a look here. We have... Ooh, we've got Cyrillic again.
Okay, this is Russia, I think. I mean, surely. Look at the road, bro. It probably looks so normal in his. It's orange and green and purple and blue for me. I would go maybe like here, Sitvitkar. I don't know.
Now, he struggled with the Cyrillic because he just can't recognize them. I think it's blue. I think I go Russia. I'll go here. Why not? Let's try it. It was Russia, but he was closer. Well played to Oscar there. Okay, not too much damage though. Still kind of anyone's game.
Okay, this is a European style lorry, and it looks like a European guardrail, I would say. It's a very big highway here. So maybe Germany? I think I'm gonna put the pressure on. I think it's certainly Europe. He'll know that.
We have text off the bat. Cool. Oh, hang on. Does that say Bosnia and Herzegovina? I think it maybe does. I think we go with it. I think we lock it in. Let's try it. Oh, what? That's so annoying. It did say made in Germany as well, but the fact it said Bosnia and Herzegovina, well played to him there.
Oh, that's the sun to the... Oh, it's to the east. Oh, this is very difficult, man. I wish the sun was helpful here.
Okay. Ooh, what have we got here? This is weird. Can I get over there, please? I want to go over on this side of the road, see what I'm looking at. What do we got? .com. .com often in Africa.
Everything's kind of red, right? If it's so, like, blue, then maybe this is Brazil. Yeah, makes enough sense, I think. I'll go here. Just put the pressure on and hope he doesn't nail this one.
This could be African, couldn't it? We haven't had Africa yet. Should we go Africa? I wouldn't know where, though, but I guess I'll go with it. We'll go Kenya. Why not? Oh, no! That could kill me off. It hasn't. It hasn't quite killed me off.
I thought that was, like, it, but it was a difficult round.
Oh, why are they all just trees? I'm sick of trees. Okay, Southern Hemisphere. Sure. Got bollards that I'm sure he'll go crazy for. I don't understand the bollards at all.
What's that guardrail? It doesn't look normal. Could be like the New York unique guardrail, but it's probably just a normal one, if I was going to be logical. The road is so red. Red road spotted. It's surely just Europe. No, I don't believe it's United States. I'm just going to go like Slovenia and hedge everything.
Got a little man on a bike. We've got just white registration plates. I don't know. I'm going to just have to keep looking around. 25. He's guessed. Why is he guessed? This could be it for me. Is it going to be Asia? No. Maybe. Let's go Asia. Let's go Thailand. Oh my goodness. Yes. We did it! We beat him! I don't know what I'm proud of. I mean, you had like so much going on.
That was insane. You know how there was like bloods on the side of the road there?
Yeah, I did see those. I was talking about them.
I couldn't even see them, bro. I don't even think they were represented by a single pixel. Good game. I'm happy I made it that far, at least.
Yeah, you did amazing. You definitely should be proud of yourself there. How many different buffs did you have?
Well, let's think. We had the Generation 5 camera with the buff to it. We had no car. We had the colors inverted. We also had the pixelation. So I think 6 debuffs or 5.
Wow, that is an incredible performance. Congratulations. Today, I am playing Street View Bingo with my dearest friend, Zigzag. How are you doing today, Oscar?
I'm going fantastically. Thank you, dearest friend Jack. I'm very happy to have that title.
We're at that point now. We've collabed like 10 times, so I think you get to be my dearest friend.
I accept the label.
So I asked my viewers for Street View suggestions. If you don't know how this works, basically you are given a thing to find on Street View. So for example, a black cat. Me and Oscar would then have to search Google Street View without typing anything in. And the first person to send a picture of a black cat from Street View in Discord is the winner of that round.
The rules are simple.
The rules are very simple. So I have my list. Do you want to hear the first thing?
I do want to hear the first thing.
And I guess, shall we say 3 minutes maybe to try and find it?
3 minutes should be doable, I think, yeah.
Some I think will be very, very easy and quick, and some might be a bit more luck-based. I guess we will see. The first thing that we have to find is a dog, and it has to be a real dog.
I recently visited a country where there were a lot of dogs around the place. I'm gonna look there.
This is definitely one of the luck-based ones, because you could literally just find one instantly, or you could be searching the wrong area for— Oh, I found one! I found a dog!
No way.
Oh, it's a beautiful little dog as well.
I hadn't even clicked down yet.
So I found him in Thailand. I just kind of went to a random street in Thailand.
Okay, I found mine. Well, you won, obviously, but we can also have the people vote on which one's cuter. He looks like a good boy to me. That was in Albania. I remembered in Skoda we saw quite a number of dogs around the place.
Ah, right, okay.
I was kind of feeling this would be more chill, but you were that quick.
I think I just got really lucky. I was planning to be having a scroll around for a while, and then literally he was just right there in front of me.
There are some countries where they don't let dogs roam around at all, and others where they do, but Thailand was a great shout. I think Thailand has a lot of dogs.
Next thing that we have to find is a pink door.
A pink door?
Yeah, see, that's definitely, like, how do you sort of target that one in?
I don't have anything in mind directly. Oh, this city has a lot of colorful buildings. I'm going to try inside here.
I'm currently trying to find a city, and I can't remember where it is. Why have I not found it? It should just show up.
I had something in mind in Britain, but I just don't know where that is.
Yeah, well, I'm in Britain looking for a seaside town, but for some reason I can't find it.
I was thinking of the same one. I have no idea what that's called, so it wouldn't have helped me anyway.
I'll look in a different area. This is a one where we might actually run out of time, you know.
I have a really good neighborhood idea. I'm looking in Cape Town right now. There's like one part of the city with tons of colorful buildings, and I'm not sure where that is.
Ooh, I wonder if I could find, you know, all those colorful huts that you see near beaches? I wonder if I could find something like that.
That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, that's exactly what you're looking for. Okay.
No, I'm not looking for that. I was just thinking if I knew where that was in Britain, I would go look there.
Is that generally a British thing as far as you're aware? Do you not get that in Australia?
I think they might do some in Melbourne, Australia as well. Ooh, pink house. Come on, check the door. Oh, that's a pink door. I gotta get your definition if that's pink or red, okay?
Yeah, you shove it in. I've not really made much progress at all.
I reckon that's a pink door personally.
Yeah, that's hot pink. You've done that.
Yeah,
Well done. So whereabouts is that?
That is downtown in Cape Town. They have a lot of colorful houses there.
I mean, I was trying to find Brighton in the UK. I just couldn't find it. That's so weird. Well, do you know what? We are 1-1 right now, so it is all very much still to play for.
Tie it up. I like it.
So the third thing we have to try and find is a statue of an animal.
Ooh. If I could Google, I'd get it very quickly in Australia.
Yeah, I can think of a famous one in the United Kingdom, but I just don't know where I would find it.
It has to be giant, sorry?
No, as long as it's a statue.
Yeah. I know one. Let me find it.
Oh, no, you're definitely going to get this. You're locking it on somewhere.
I can't remember where it is inside this town, though.
I might bail out of there, and I might have a better chance if I just go around here.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, no, don't tell me you found it, please.
And... oh, there he is.
Wait. I found a little something. I am going to just shove it in there, just as a bit of a panic.
Mine's sent. Okay, so I have the dog on the tucker box in Gundagai. It's a famous Australian legend of a dog that waited for its owner for many years or something like that, I think.
See, we've got one of those. It's in Scotland as well. I just couldn't lock down where the little fella was. So I thought I'll just go to Las Vegas and click. And as soon as I went into Las Vegas, I was presented with that wolf. But I don't think that wolf counts as a statue because it is two-dimensional.
It would be a bit of a stretch. I think I'd probably take this one.
Yeah, I think you and Tucker have got that one in the bag. So let me give that to you. All right, you've officially taken the lead. I'm starting to feel a little bit stressed about it. But there's a lot still to go, okay? I think I've still got time to catch up.
Early days.
Our next bingo item is a street performer, specifically juggling. Whoa!
Oh, that's good.
Know where I'm gonna go.
I have a city idea. I don't have a specific place idea though, where I could definitely see it, but I'm gonna try around here.
So I know the area I'm looking for, but can I find it? Oh no. God, I wish I could type so bad.
You'd be happy to know I made basically no progress so far.
Good, that's good. And we've had 30 seconds on the clock already.
Oh my gosh, this is not gonna go well, I think. What am I doing, guys? I'm on top of it.
I'm in a bit of trouble here as well, to be honest. I'll try around here. No, this is not what I'm looking for. Oh, I have sat there though. That's nice.
You in Britain?
I am, yeah. I'm in London at the moment.
I'm in France. Oh, look at this guy. Wait, what's he carrying? He almost looks like he's carrying juggling things, but yeah, what's he carrying here, guys?
It's gonna be tough finding a juggler because we got to be lucky with the timing as well.
He's not juggling anyway, so.
Oh, there we go. Right, this is the area I'm looking for. That took me way too long. Try around here. Come on. I'm on a staircase. What am I doing here? Okay, so I know people street perform in this area, but right now it is quiet. There's literally no one. And that was literally my big old plan.
I'm at Eiffel Tower trying to find a street performer. I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on around Eiffel Tower.
Hang on, a bit more hustle and bustle in this bit. Where's all the jugglers? Yeah, not many street performances going on at the moment.
I'm switching, guys. I'm switching my tactics here.
We have 49 seconds left. This could be our first fail so far.
I don't know where you'd even look here. I'm trying to think of, okay, I'm probably thinking of this. Yeah.
I may have to bail out of this area and just hope that I desperately get lucky, but where would I go to now? We've got 29 seconds left. I think this might be a fail for both of us. Maybe I'll just head to Paris too, just in case.
I'm getting so unlucky. I can't move wherever I click down. Any jugglers. Oh, he's street performing. I'm pretty sure he was not juggling, unfortunately.
Found a lady on a box. 9 seconds. I'm outside the Louvre as well now. 3, 2, 1. Ah, no juggling.
I think I got close. I was in Las Vegas, going down like the main mall.
Yeah, that's a good place to try.
And there's a lot of street performance. There's a lot.
We've got some big crowds around the Louvre, but I don't think... Oh, that could be someone juggling. I'm not sure. I think it might... Let me know what you think of this. Obviously, I'm out of time, but I'm gonna send it in anyway. So there's no balls in the air, but their hands are positioned like they might be juggling.
Not out of the question, but I feel like it's a dance group.
Yeah, I think they are probably dancing, aren't they? It's just, I don't know why both their hands are like that. But either way, I did indeed miss that there. But so did you, thank goodness. So the score is still 2-1. Right, hopefully we will have more success. Oh, I think we will. This is definitely a little bit easier at least. First person to find a Lamborghini.
I know which place I'm going to. I would always check here first.
I have a feeling maybe we'll go to the same place. Let's have a look.
It could still be difficult to find a specific car like that, though. You guys know if we're in the same place, but we don't.
No.
I'm just gonna hop around here.
Yeah, I'm having a right little dig about too.
I want to get to like towards the casino here, I think.
Ah, we may be in different areas, you know. I'm actually gonna have a quick bailout because I think I can think of somewhere where there is often a Lamborghini park.
Oh, in Britain or what?
Yeah.
Well, I've been really unsuccessful. I haven't even seen any supercars yet here. I gotta get out and get to the exact place. I think it's like over here. Okay, this looks more promising potentially.
I'm bailing out of this idea and I'm going back to what I was originally thinking.
Ooh, I found a Rolls Royce.
Ah, nice. But it's not quite a Lamborghini.
Ooh. Oh, I found one.
Ah, well done.
I think we can agree that that's a Lamborghini though.
Oh, it's a little sneaky one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a Lamborghini. Fair enough. So whereabouts are you at?
Motor cars store in Monaco.
Ah, okay. So I went to Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai is actually probably the second best option, I reckon.
I was hoping I'd find one just on the highway, but unfortunately it was a bit of a quiet day.
I think there must be like some certain streets in Dubai where you'd see them, but I don't know where. You know the artificial palm that they made?
Oh yeah.
I reckon there's lots of rich people there. I reckon that might have been the play.
God, I wish I'd found one there. I'm sad about that one. Okay, you are taking a little bit of a lead now, so I need to kind of catch up. This is where it gets a bit dangerous. Next Street View bingo item is somebody interacting with the Street View car itself.
Oh, that's a tough one. For this one, you got to think about where the people are friendly or where they're, you know, a bit jovial.
Something pretty obvious. People waving, looking right at it.
I want to just go somewhere where there's a lot of foot traffic.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
I feel like the people of this city might get around the Google car a bit.
I have a couple of people that are kind of staring at it, but it needs to be a wave or a point.
Yeah, staring is common, but waving is less common than staring.
I'm actually surprised none of these people are waving or staring, but that's fine.
So many people staring, you're right, but just no one waving.
I would get so excited if I had the honor of seeing the Google Street View car.
I wonder if older footage or newer footage is better. If people are just used to it now, so they're less likely to wave.
I wish this was an item. I've just found someone dressed as Shrek. That would be such an incredible one.
Oh no, now I'm in COVID era coverage. I gotta get out of that.
How are none of these people waving? I don't want to move. I'm so confident that there's going to be some people waving.
I'm actually shocked as well. No one cares. Do people just not care? I would be going nuts.
Yeah, me too. You're about to be immortalized forever. They could have the honor of one day featuring in a JackSucksAtGeography Street View Bingo video, and they don't even seem to care about it.
They were not considering that fact. Wait, this is actually absurd. I've been going on a pedestrian zone for so long and no one's given a thing. Come on. The people of Portugal have gone down in my estimation after this.
More people staring, but nobody waving. Oh, that could be I may have just found is that a wave?
Oh, what's she doing? She's like giving a thumbs up almost. I don't know if this counts.
I've got a guy that looks like he's... Let me see. No, I've got one. I've definitely got one. It's locked in. I got another angle on it. So I followed him 3 different frames, and he's definitely following the direction of the car.
Oh, yeah.
Phew. Oh, I did that with 6 seconds to spare.
We actually had 6 seconds, and I got no one. Lisbon? I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan.
There's another fella too. I actually have 2 people in the same frame. They've turned up finally. Took them long enough.
Guys, they have a new messy burger at Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh, I've just found another group. I can't believe it took so long. I've literally just found 3 people all in the same vicinity.
I'm shocked it took that long, honestly. Where were you?
So I'm outside Buckingham Palace right now. I've very much stuck to the UK basically on all of these.
It's been a decent tactic though.
Right, this is a bit of a weird one. It might not work, we'll see. So we have to try and find someone that looks like ourselves.
Oh, that's a toughie.
You find a zigzag, and I'll find a JackSucksAtGeography, and then the other person concludes whether it looks enough like them. Obviously, we'll have the blurred faces, but as long as the body and the hair's somewhat similar.
How tall are you again, Jack?
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
Wow, you are really being meticulous if height's coming into play.
If the face is blurred, then the build is more important, right?
True, yeah, fair.
Okay, so I'm gonna use your tactics against you. I'm going London this time.
Okay, I actually might stick in the same area.
London's too multicultural, though. I want somewhere that's, like, very Caucasian, but also very metropolitan. Maybe, like, Warsaw, that could work.
I think I maybe have a little bit more of a more common blurred haircut. So maybe this is a bit easier for me.
This guy's not... I mean, there is a similarity here.
I've just found a fella that could look like you, to be fair. I'll get him print screen.
I don't think I'm ready to submit mine, though. I think he's not quite similar enough, guys.
There's another guy waving. Too late, my friend. Too late. I wonder what the best way to do this is. I'm too spread out at the moment.
I think the Warsaw tactic is fine here. Ooh, this guy. Okay, this guy actually does look decently like me, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Now I zoom in. I still think he looks like me, but he doesn't exactly have the same hairstyle, so I'll have to let you decide.
If you want to submit him, you can submit him.
I'm submitting him.
Do you know what? Yeah, that looks pretty good to me.
You could believe that it was me underneath the blur, I feel.
I'll send you my version of you.
That is better, to be fair. Yeah.
I was looking for myself rather than you, so unfortunately you do get the point on that one.
I think it's deserved. I think the guy does look a little bit like me, at least.
Well, you would know.
Should we keep going until we find someone who looks like you now?
Yeah, go on then, just for a bit of fun. Let's see if we can find a Jack.
They should have glasses, really. I found someone with glasses, but I don't really think he looks like... I'm just trying to think, could I believe it was you if someone told me it was you?
There's got to be just the perfect Jack somewhere out there. If only I was just on Street View, this would be way easy.
Maybe the perfect Jack is not Polish. I don't know.
Oh, busy here. Come on, there's got to be a little fella. None of these look quite suitable to me. Imagine the zigzag guy that we submitted is just watching this video. Wouldn't that just be the most incredible thing ever?
He recognizes himself. He's like, no way. I was there in June 2022. No one looks like you here.
Maybe I'm just more unique than we realized, you know? I'm sure that's what it is.
Are you calling me run of the mill? Are you calling me cookie cutter here?
Someone else pointing at the car. I'm sick of this now.
Ooh, wait. I mean, it could be you, but it's also very far away.
Do you know what? I am happy to accept that is me.
I feel like that could have been you. You
yeah,
know?
that could be me. Yeah, if I told people that was me, they'd believe it. I wonder what I'm holding. What's that? Big newspaper?
He's very invested in world affairs, you know? Your Polish equivalent there.
This is quite an interesting one. Find a country flag, but in the wrong country, and it can be displayed anywhere.
Let's not do embassies, because that's too easy.
Oh, I do actually have in brackets, not an embassy. I just forgot to read that out. No embassies, country flag, any kind of representation. I'm heading back to my old favorite.
Oh, you got a I'm just kind of stumped here.
I think this is probably easier than you're currently thinking. Well, I found a lot of UK flags. That is not helpful right now.
I'm just going to go somewhere very central. Where would you see? Oh my gosh.
I don't want to give away what I'm currently looking for because I think it's a good start. Another guy waving. I am sick of this now. This looks promising to me. Done. I've done it. Phew.
Oh, smart. Yeah, Irish bar, Canadian bar.
Yeah, so basically there's a lot of Italian restaurants around London, so I thought I'd just look for one of them, but I managed to find a Canadian bar first.
That is really good tactics. I was kind of clueless there.
I think there's a lot of options there. I think it's surprisingly easy, and I think if you're in a touristy place too, you're going to find buses that are catering to tourists that speak different languages. Ooh, interesting. That Canadian bar is directly opposite the Vatican Embassy.
That's incredible. If the Pope's advisor ever wants a little sippy drink, then they can hop over the road, I suppose.
Exactly. All right, another fun one. Next thing we have to find is a cartoon character. So it can be on a billboard, it can be someone dressed as a cartoon character. It's up to you, really.
I'm gonna try over here.
I think I know where I want to go. Yes, here we go. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling very good about this. Okay, I think I've done it.
Oh, well. Okay, I have not. Oh, yeah, certainly fine.
So I just went to Disneyland Orlando.
I'm too daft. I just went straight to Hollywood.
All right, well, I'm forever grateful to this lady and her Mickey Mouse t-shirt because that is another point to me. And I think that means we're now even 4-4.
We are, Jack. You made the comeback happen.
For number 9 and number 10, we both get to come up with something. You can submit number 9s and I submit number 10s. But obviously, don't just make it something that's ridiculously biased to yourself.
I'm a big fan of people watching, and I like the people-based challenges in this. So what we need to do is find someone who has a white t-shirt and a blue hat.
Ooh! Shall we give it extended time? Shall we do a 5-minute?
Can be a 5-minute. White t-shirt, blue hat.
I'm officially starting the timer. Off we go. White t-shirt, blue hat.
Where do they wear hats? I'm trying this city this time, guys.
I'm gonna go around here. White t-shirt, blue hat. Come on. Oh, found a white t-shirt, but he's hatless. Curses.
Where's Times Square? I don't even know where that is in New York. I shouldn't have picked New York.
I found a blue hat, but he's got a blue top on. Stupid color coordination.
Oh my gosh, this guy has a blue hat, but has a black jacket. Oh, she almost fits. Wait, take me back. She has a blue cap and like a very light blue t-shirt that looks white almost, but it's not.
I might have found something. Can I submit this? You let me know what you think.
That counts. I mean, it's not as blue as I would have liked, but it does count.
It's like a washed out denim, isn't it? That would be blue if you had to classify it. I think I got pretty lucky there, you know? That was just outside of the Eiffel Tower. So, my final one. I don't think I'm going to pick anything crazy. Seeing as it is December, somebody dressed as Santa Claus. And I'm starting the 5-minute timer, so we have time. And I'm wondering, do I go kind of obvious or do I test my luck?
I have no idea why I've chosen this city, but I've chosen this city. But it's actually a bad idea because they did the whole amount of coverage in July, so...
This could be harder than I first thought. I know what I'm looking for, I just don't know where it is.
I gotta change my tactics here, guys. This is not gonna result in anything.
Okay, I'm bailing out of that.
I have an idea.
I'm worried.
I'm gonna go, this city is very famous for Christmassy stuff. Yes. Wait, I'm a genius. This should work.
You think you found something?
No, I haven't found anything yet.
We still have 3 minutes 48, so don't you rush, you take your time.
It has to be a human being, right?
Yeah, that's what makes it difficult.
I'm pretty sure I have the right idea here. I just gotta find the right frame.
Oh, what am I trying to do? I'll have a little look around here. I don't think this is going to really help me. I know that there is famously someone dressed as Santa in this area, but I just would have no idea where it is.
I'm in a really good spot. Like, it's clever, but no one's dressed as Santa.
This isn't going to work. I need to bail out. I need to try going back closer to my original strategy. I know what I'm looking for. I just don't know where it is.
Exact same feeling. Come on, where? Oh my gosh.
What's happening? What is it?
He's got a Santa hat and he's got a red jacket. He's not dressed as Santa, though.
You can submit him if you want, but I am looking for someone that you would say is Santa Claus.
Okay, I'm gonna submit that as my best so far. Definitely not a hit. Could be half a point, potentially.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're in a Christmassy area.
Yeah, I'm in a Christmassy area.
That's given me an idea, to be fair.
Oh, no. This would be the perfect place for Santa to be, but he's not there. No one's feeling the Christmas cheer here in Germany. Come on.
I'm going to extend our time by another 3 minutes, because it'd be really nice if we can find someone.
I really want to find Santa now.
Don't we all?
Oh, what are these people dressed as? No, come back. No, they're not dressed as Santa.
Right, there's a famous shop that I'm trying to find. I just can't work out where it is.
There's the Glühwein. No St. Nicholas, though. Okay. I'm trying a new city.
Yeah, we are struggling.
I think this one has like the oldest one.
I'm so annoyed I can't find the shop I'm looking for. Where would it be?
Ooh, I'm in the right area here again.
Are you in Germany?
Yeah, I'm trying Germany because they're famous for their Christmas markets.
Yeah, that's fair. I might even dabble in, you know. You might have given me a little idea.
I don't know if Germans are jolly like that, you know? Oh man, I've got the perfect scene, but no one is dressed as Santa. Maybe dressing as Santa is just less of a thing in Germany. Or maybe it just happens to be something that's actually very rare. fair. That's probably more likely.
It's the timing of this coverage as well. That's what's kind of probably most difficult. And I guess a lot of Santas are going to be indoors.
That too, probably.
So I've been looking at a lot of photospheres as well. Or attempting to, anyway.
Yeah, I've been going this photosphere route as well.
When was this? May 2021? Well, that's useless to me. We're about to run out of time again. Shall I just cancel the timer and it's just whoever finds Santa?
I wouldn't mind that, to be honest.
Okay, we've got as long as we want. I don't even care who finds it first. I just want one of us to find a Santa Claus. It'll get to a point where we have to work together on it.
Maybe that's the play. Is there anywhere particularly festive? Wait.
What?
No, it's not a particularly good idea. I'm just wondering if anyone would have taken a photosphere here during the Christmas celebrations. If I went here and I went to... No.
Know where there's a Christmas shop in a place called Stratford-upon-Avon, but I can't find Stratford-upon-Avon. Where is it?
Wait, that's a good point. I'm gonna go to a Christmas shop that I know as well.
Where is it? How can I not find this place? I'll tell you another strategy. The first place I wanted to go was Lapland, but I just couldn't find it.
Lapland is like northern Finland.
Yeah, but I just try finding it if you don't know where it is.
But is there actually a place? I think it's just a region.
But they do actual, like, you can go meet Santa there, and people will have definitely photographed that. I just don't know how to find it.
Me neither, to be honest, though.
Maybe I'll just search all of these photospheres, and hopefully one of them will be Santa Claus's little face.
There's one town I visited that's right near where I did exchange that has a big Christmas store, and I can't find it.
Santa really threw us.
This is the hardest one by far.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm gonna have to bail out on Finland and go back to where I've been trying to go.
There's one town that I visited. I found it on the map the other day.
Well, I also can't find the town I'm looking for, so at least we're both in the same position. I can't find it. I'm gonna have to give up on that area again. I'm going back to London once more.
This is seriously pissing me off that I can't find this town.
You keep looking for that town. I'm gonna look for Harrods, which is a big famous shop in London. Ooh, this might work. Let's have a look around here. So if I can find a photosphere for this train station, I know that it can get pretty Christmassy. Let's have a look at that one. Anything? Christmas tree? No. I bet the commenters will be able to think of, like, the perfect place to find a Santa.
I bet they will. Ooh.
What? What is it?
I found the Christmas tree up in Adelaide.
Okay, that's good. That's give me a little idea. I'm gonna have a little look. Totally different area. I'm gonna go somewhere that I have visited Santa as a child.
That's where I wanted to do in the place I grew up as well, but it wouldn't let me.
Come on, any of these photospheres look at all Christmassy? Please. Why are there so many photospheres in this clothing shop? What's the point in taking one if there's not a Santa Claus? Phoenix. This is a shop that got super Christmassy. Oh, there's no photospheres there. That was my big play.
I'm not going for a big play anymore. I'm going for a nothing play here.
I wonder how long it's been. We need to work together. We need to find a Santa Claus.
I'm just going back to the old tactics. I'm going to go back and find more Christmas markets here.
So how are you finding a Christmas market? What's your strategy for that?
German cities in like the central square. I have very low faith in this one.
I've lost faith in it all parts of my life now. What am I even looking for now? I miss the days when I was looking for a person with a blue hat. Life was so simple back then.
This is ridiculous.
How do we find Santa Claus? Can I Google where Lapland is?
You can.
Truly, we're at that point. Lapland, Finland. Oh, it's such a giant region. I didn't realize it was quite that big.
Okay, and I'm gonna Google the town I was looking for.
I think with quite a bit of cheating, I may be on the right. Wait, what is this? Please, please, Santa, be here. I bet. This doesn't count, but I bet Santa is hidden inside this hut. Right. I've got to have found it. I mean, I'm literally Googling stuff.
There it is. Oh my gosh, it's so close to where I was looking. How did I not find this place?
Oh my god, this is beautiful. There's a picture of Santa on a billboard. I'm officially at Lapland. They don't mess about with Santa, to be fair here. He's going to be hidden. Right. I've got a proposal for you because I want to move on with my life.
Yep, what's your proposal?
Does this small child count as somebody dressed as Santa?
Oh my gosh. You know what? Yes, it does, Jack. You win.
It took us way too long. And that was with me basically Googling Santa's grotto too. I think in the end there we should call that a draw. You found an average looking Santa, I found an average looking Santa. So I challenged the commenters to try and find a real Santa without Googling anything over on Google Street View. Thank you very much for joining me. That was really fun actually. I mean, I started to hate my life on the last round, but other than that.
Same. There's nothing worse than looking for something and like always feeling like you're an inch away and then slowly sinking into depression halfway through.
Today I am back with one of the best Geoguessr players in the world. It is of course Zigzag. How are you doing, Oscar?
Going swimmingly, Jack.
Swimmingly? I see what you're doing then.
No pun intended.
So as Oscar just alluded to, today we are 1v1ing in Geoguessr, but to make things a little bit fairer for myself, because I am still terrible at this game no matter how many times I play it, Oscar is only allowed to guess in the ocean, whereas I can guess wherever I please.
And I'll also be playing with a still image as well.
Yeah, but that's just to be expected. We don't even need to mention that, do we, really? Let's be honest. So the question is, how many times can Oscar beat me? I imagine it's pretty much every time, but I'll just get my way through this and we'll see what happens.
If you can identify Mongolia or the center of the US correctly, you're golden.
There's a lot of guesses around places like Europe where I think you're going to be fine, but if I do get lucky with, like, as you say, those landlocked areas, I may be within a chance. All right, good luck to you. Here we go.
Here we go.
The game has begun. That was a very alarming loud sound effect. So it's all dependent on where it is, basically. Oh, right, what we got? Well, that looks like we're in Germany, I assume. Why is my music on? Get that turned off. Sorry about that, everyone. So Germany, I mean, he can click up here. So I guess my best chance is to go around the middle. I assume he's probably actually going to try and get like a maybe perfect score here.
And the first one immediately strikes me as German here. The infrastructure looks pretty good for Germany. And of course, we're going to count the Mediterranean Sea this time. So I'm allowed to guess either side of Germany. I'm pretty sure that the best guess is just going to be somewhere over here near Bremen, or even maybe over here in the Netherlands, because I feel like this is kind of interior Germany over here towards Bonn, Cologne area.
He has done a guess. There we go. I guess I'll just go near Nuremberg and we'll hope for the best. Let's see. Oh, look at that. He really squeezed himself as close as he possibly could. And that gave him a slight advantage. Okay. But I got the country. I'll take it.
We probably made the ideal guess over there, which is good. Sure, Europe works, but many other countries are not so advantageous for guessing near the ocean.
All right, next one. Oh, so that looks like we're in Indonesia, which once again isn't great for me because there's just so much blue that he can click around here and he'll know which island this is as well, whereas I really do not. Is there any clues as to a more specific location here? Probably. Am I clever enough to notice the clues? No, I'm not.
This one looks like we're going to be somewhere in Indonesia, which happens to be a good country for guessing the ocean, to be fair. Now, where do I think this is? Probably strikes me maybe as like Lampung here. I could see that. Mahasiswa. I'm not sure if that's actually a place or not, but sure. I'm actually going to go here in the ocean next to Lampung.
Where would I be best to go? I kind of want to go like quite inland because maybe that gives me the best chance, but I don't think this is where we are. So I'm going to go down here and hope for the best. Let's see. Oh, I'm close, but he's still got the lead on me. Is he technically in the water? Yes, he is. That's fine, I'll allow it.
Good guess from Jack, though, you have to say. Flunking outside of Jakarta there has worked really nicely for him. Overcomes what could have been a pretty deadly round. The next one here is actually a very difficult. We're in some kind of solar field here.
Ooh, we got some solar panels. So he doesn't have too many clues on his starting image, so I need to maximize this and see what we've got. So we're EU, Speed World. Doesn't quite look UK to me, but it doesn't look far. I'm thinking it's maybe France.
We see the 2022 copyright, so we know it can't be Germany based on that. Is this the Netherlands, or it feels very flat? Maybe Denmark? I feel like Denmark's actually more likely here because it looks a lot like Germany. I could just hedge between here. In fact, I'll do that.
Okay, he's clicked. What have we got here? Sonnenpark. So could that be Sun Park in German? Oh yeah, it is German. Or it could be obviously Austrian maybe. I'll go around here. No, I'm gonna go closer to Berlin. Let's see. Ah, yeah, it was Austria border. Okay, I did say Austria, but hey, we did a little bit of damage.
In the end, we made a pretty decent guess. It would have been better if we went in the Adriatic Sea next to Croatia, but I mean, I could not vibe that that was Austria. Next one, though, this looks much more achievable. So we got banana plants. We got this double concrete road. Double concrete road would tend to mean either Thailand or Philippines. And I think this gives me more of a Thailand vibe, actually, because it looks like we're driving left-hand side of the road, but we're only narrowly to the left of the road. So this is a little bit of an awkward round.
Oh, this is bad for me. This is one of those rounds where I could click the wrong continent, and he knows that as well. We have a couple of children down there, right? Fair enough. I mean, with a building like that, it's got to be Asian, and with the trees and stuff as well. Those two kids look like they could maybe be around this area as opposed to over here.
What does this house feel like? Maybe the house actually does feel more Philippines. A lot of bamboo. Panay is an island with a lot of bamboo. I think I'm just going to go for that here. If it ends up being Thailand, so be it.
We've got a little chicken running about. That's a lot of fun. I thought that was a flag. It isn't. I'm thinking maybe North Thailand. I don't really know why. Let's go for it. Oh, much closer. Philippines, what a fool. We've actually done a nice amount of damage on that one. Things are going okay.
And of course, Jack gets it right there. Just outplayed by our boy Jack there. That is unfortunate. And we get a cheeky Poland here, obviously. Just gonna go straight for the guess here.
All right, we go again. Right, what have we got? Bien Kwauka. Oh, he's putting the pressure on. Nightmare. And it's gonna work because I don't know where to go. Oh, I think Poland. I'll go southern so that he's further away. And it was the right call. Yes, look at that. Have we done enough damage to kill him? Not quite, not quite. Oh. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Next up, oh no, my arch nemesis, a rural road.
And we're in Turkey now. Turkey is good because we can use the Mediterranean Sea and the Black Sea, also technically connected by the Bosphorus Strait. Feels like it's a little bit further east in Turkey, I would say. So I might go up towards Ordu here. The way that they've divided the highway here without a guardrail or anything in the middle is very like eastern Turkey.
Obviously he can't see, whereas I can look at this sign. There's literally an address on there, but I don't understand. Rent a car, okay. Oh, he's clicked. Do we have any yellow on the roads? No, we don't. I'm thinking Spain, maybe. This could be a silly guess. I'm gonna go inwards. This doesn't look very Spanish. Oh, no. Yeah, but the text didn't look Spanish. I don't know why I went with that. And just like that, he's done me. For a moment, things were looking good.
Well, they were looking very good. I was sweating.
And then I just threw it away. I mean, there was a sign. You obviously didn't see the sign, but there was a sign that did not look Spanish. So I don't know why I went with Spain, but I just got scared under the pressure. It's part of your tactic of just putting the pressure on me with a guess, and then you know that I just kind of crumble.
We had some really good ones from you there, especially the Poland and the Thailand. Very nice guesses.
I suppose part of my strategy is to sometimes go like overly inland because that maybe gives me the best chance, but sometimes it doesn't pay off. If it's basically in the north of Europe, I'm in trouble.
Anywhere there where everything's surrounded by water, not so good for you. Shall we jump back in?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Okay, good luck, good luck.
You too. All right, let's disorientate him with a few wiggles. Give me some nice calm glaze around, and now I'm ready to go. Oh, that is some red sand. He's going to be talking about how red that sand is, I'm sure of it.
Okay, we have Brazil to start us off with here. I mean, I could say there's a decent chance he won't know this is Brazil, but I'm still going to analyze the pole here quickly. So there's no support beams on the pole here, no little metal supports. So that's more common in the northeast of Brazil, something that's good to know. Oh, we have some interesting palms here. I feel like this does look like Bahia, maybe up to Pernambuco, something like that. So probably just going to go for the hedge here in northern Bahia.
Where are we here? I do not know. We've got some cows over there. So I'm thinking this is Africa somewhere. Where is the sun? Sun is in the... it's kind of in the middle, so it's a little bit inconclusive. I may be over on round one, to be honest. It genuinely might not be Africa. I'm just thinking with... we've got a guy doing a bit of farming over there. I can't really see the color of his skin. He's clicked. I'm in trouble. I guess because the sun was really in the east, I'm going to go Kenya. Ah, bad call. Bad call. Fair enough. He got as close as he could. He's done some heavy damage to me there. That would have been a good opportunity for me if I had realized where we were.
Next one here, probably a similar story, because we're in South America, which is already tough for new players. Not that Jack is a particularly new player, weaker players, shall we say. No offense, Jack. Oh my gosh.
We are driving on the right. We got some yellow number plates. So I'm assuming this is probably over in the Americas somewhere. And these kind of two trucks do sort of correspond to that. Where, though? I'm not sure. Wondering if there's anywhere we can get. We need to use our advantage of being able to move.
We are in Ecuador here, and I can tell that by the bollards on the side of the road. Actually, picking the exact part of the coast won't matter too much here. I could go up towards here in Guayaquil, just on the river here. That would still count. In fact, that probably is better because it's a bit closer in. I feel like we're in like around Nambato or something like that.
I do have a sign. I do have a sign. Can I get to the sign in time? Come on. Why do we move so slow? Oh, that is such an unhelpful sign. I'm in trouble. We go right in the middle of the US. Bad call there. Bad call. I think that's over for me. That game's slightly less successful.
We had definitely much more rural rounds.
I'm not great with just a big open road, I'll be honest.
South America in general is very tough.
All right, well, you've beat me the first two times just by clicking in the ocean. Let's go again and see what happens.
Let's do that.
Okay, it's time to focus. I was just messing about. I just wanted some free watch time. Now I am committed. Oh my goodness, what is this? Where is the sun? Sun's in the north, so I guess southern hemisphere. This is a beautiful spot. Where could this actually be? And annoyingly, it is right next to the ocean as well. So he could get a really accurate guess. Camp Bay, private road. Part of me is wondering, could this be somewhere like New Zealand? It's very nice weather. Could it be Australia, potentially? I guess it could. We've got some sheep. That supports a New Zealand guess. There's areas of New Zealand that look like this. Could there be anywhere else?
This, though, is a difficult round. Okay, so sun's to the north. So we're in the southern hemisphere. So I guess this is New Zealand, right? That does make some sense to me, but this is a beautiful round. I was not thinking New Zealand at first sight. I mean, is there even a road in New Zealand that looks like this? So we're to the east of this big fjord. This road should be paved. So maybe here. We're probably on this road here, right? It surely is New Zealand, but I don't know where. It's not that one. I actually want to work out exactly where this is.
I would love to get another sign. Camp Bay doesn't give me too much. This does look quite New Zealandy when I look at this terrain. He's not guessed yet, which is interesting. I'm wondering, is he trying to find the specific area based on the outlines? What we got? NGO Bay. See, that doesn't sound super New Zealand. He's still not guessed. I'm really interested in what he's up to.
I've pretty much just looked down every single fjord in the south of New Zealand and come up with nothing, which is just mighty concerning. Is there any other country that can make any sense here? Or is it in North New Zealand somehow? Wait, maybe it's that. Because like nothing I looked at makes sense at all. Okay, so we see, I'm trying to visualize how it would look on the map. Maybe we're off towards Wellington? Maybe, or even the north of the South Island? I don't know, guys. I'm actually just so confused. I'm gonna go in the ocean in the north here, because I'm pretty sure I looked at everything in the south that makes any sense, and it just can't be there.
Surely the fact that he hasn't guessed suggests he's literally trying to line it up. So I think I'm going to ruin his fun, and I'm going to click New Zealand myself. Yeah, he's clicked. He's gone for it. Maybe somewhere around here in the South Island? Yeah, why not? We'll go like there, and we'll hope for the best. We'll go a little bit further along. Let's see. Oh, okay. A good guess from both of us there. So I'm really pleased it was New Zealand. I was around that area. That's such a shame. I really wish I'd stayed there.
My logic in the end works out. So just 19 points between us there. But I really had to think. That was, no lie, a legitimately difficult round. And I feel like this is Nova Scotia. So we have double yellow road lines. Interestingly, double yellow road lines is what they normally do in the US. But in Nova Scotia particularly, they do the United States style of putting double yellows everywhere.
Okay, next up, another really nice spot. We got some yellow on the road. We got lovely weather. We've got a classic American-looking vehicle. Oh, centigrade. So that's interesting, because I thought the US followed Fahrenheit, but maybe I'm wrong there. Let's just look. Do we have any plates? They've got no plates at all, which also supports US.
We've got this crossbar, which is really tiny at the top of the pole. That also feels very good for Nova Scotia. So obviously we're pretty close to the ocean anywhere we want to go in Nova Scotia. So I'm just going to go up towards Antigonish here and call it a day.
He's clicked. I'm hoping it's somewhere in the middle of the US. I don't know where, though. He can't click in any of these lakes. He has to click on seas. So I'll go there. I'm not really sure, though. I don't know. Let's see. Ah, it was up in Canada, Nova Scotia. He knew that. Fair play, worked it out. Ah, such a nice first guess from me, though.
Next one here, and this one will be Kenya. Now, Kenya, obviously Lake Victoria doesn't count, so the best thing we can do here is just guess off the coast. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be in the west of the country, so, or at least central, so not going to be too bad for Jack, I would say. I'm going to put the guess in.
Oh, another one. Brilliant. Let's look at the car. Anything we can remember about the car? Not really. The sun is in the north, so we're thinking southern hemisphere again. Hang on, there was a sign right there. It says Seventh Day Church, Kogwai. So it sounds, you know, Christian. That could be Africa. Is that building looking African? We got some sheep over there. I'm a bit stuck. I'm gonna go Tanzania, but I'm not sure that's a great guess. Let's see. Ah, why did I not stick with Kenya? This is where I clicked the last time. Ah, okay. I thought Kenya in my head, but for some reason I went south. Okay, we've got a sign right here. He isn't able to look at that. 50, sure. Right. Let's see if we can catch up to some stuff. Ooh, okay. So we're sort of Middle East area then. Does this look like Jordan? Maybe. It's quite flat, rocky. Could also be United Arab Emirates. Mahida and Aguraba.
So this is Tunisia. So Tunisia has white road lines in the middle, these mesh metal poles everywhere. This feels like it's down towards Sfax. I say that because we got a lot of olive bushes everywhere here. Olive bush is really common down towards this direction, so I'm going to put my guess in here. Now, Jack may struggle with this one, I think. It is a fairly difficult round. Maybe he's come across the Arabic and the French, which is quite a unique combination, at least on Geoguessr.
Does this sound... Doesn't sound like UAE names. Shall I go Jordan? We'll go Jordan, why not? Ah, it was up in Tunisia. And he got a really nice guess there. I think that's enough to see me off. Yeah, it is indeed.
Jordan, not a terrible guess there, but unfortunately, I've been able to guess really close here. It's just on the coast, and that will be GG damage. So a flawless victory there, though. Jack didn't play too badly. I mean, especially the New Zealand was really nice. Good job on the Kenya. Going Tanzania was a good result for you, for sure. Especially nice on the New Zealand. I assume you've been near there, but that's still a great guess.
Well, I've been to New Zealand, so some of the terrain just did feel a bit similar. Yeah, I was quite pleased with that one. I was clicking around where it was, so I'm really sad that I then decided to go a little bit further south.
Shall we up the time after I guess to 30 seconds instead of 15?
Yeah, that'll make all the difference. That's what I need.
Okay. Chile, obviously a country where you're always near the coast, so this is a good one for us. How far up, though, do we want to go? I think there's a flag in the distance, is there? No, I was seeing things. Maybe that's a flag. Wouldn't be surprised if Jack gets this.
What have we got here? Right, that looks Spanish. Let's have a look at the plates. Are we EU? Doesn't look like it. Oh, all right, there's a Chilean flag. So Chile gives him a lot of access to the ocean, which is irritating.
Antofagasta could be a decently fitting city here. I'm just looking east. We have very dry mountains. We have a bit in the way of like green agriculture here, but not really sure how much to weigh that here. What about this? Tal. Kind of like that. East-southeast though on our road here. Not really sure. Chañaral. Yeah, again, not really fitting too well.
I wonder, shall I just click somewhere in Chile? Where do you think would be best to go? Where is the sun? Right, the sun's right in the north, which obviously southern hemisphere, just like the entirety of the country. But if it's bang in the north, I guess I'm better further south, but it looks quite warm. I'm gonna go here and hope that it's on this side where he doesn't have access to the ocean. I've thrown the guess. He now has 30 long seconds. Oh, he might not actually have been able to see the flag from the starting line. I assume that everything else will still tell him it's Chile, though.
La Serena does kind of fit here. Like with the mountains being this dry, though, I was tempted for something more northern. Oh, Iquique, actually, maybe even better here. No, I don't really like the way that the mountains are shaped in Iquique. I'm just gonna leave it there. Let's have a look around before we guess. Yeah, I think it is further south here. Oh, it definitely is. Look, we got mountains west of us, so this will be a wrong guess. And yeah, Jack is better there. It was towards La Serena.
Oh, okay. He did go further north, and I'm actually closer. So that's a nice start. Good. I needed that as well, because that was a round where he could have got a good score.
Next one here, is it Bulgaria? I think so. It's very lush for Bulgaria. Very cool looking Bulgaria around here. Bulgaria, obviously, we're looking at, what's the name of this sea? The Aegean Sea or the Black Sea. That's our two options. I feel like this looks like it's going to be closer towards Sofia, so I'm going to guess in the Aegean Sea here, which should be close enough.
Oh my god, why are we not in the middle of Mongolia? What is going on? What's with all these countries that aren't even remotely landlocked? Sun is northeast, kind of. Maybe I shouldn't worry about that too much. It's kind of in the middle, so that suggests maybe it's on the equator potentially. Oh, he's guessed. If we're assuming it's on the equator, it's going to be in South America, because obviously I was thinking somewhere like Spain prior to that. I'm going to go there. I don't really know. I'm hedging my bets between Colombia and Ecuador. Ah, damn. Okay, the sun did not help me out there. That's a lot of damage.
This will be in Romania. Very typical Romanian kind of village here, I would say. Fortunately for Jack, I feel like this is over in the west of Romania, and the closest ocean we have is the Black Sea. So I would say we're just gonna go here and hope that it's decent.
Right, EU, nice, lovely stuff. Let's have a look at some signs. That's what we're after. It's feeling quite Mediterranean though. Where's the sign? Why can I not look at that sign? Do you know what? Don't worry about it. Let's try and find another sign. Oh, he's guessed, but I do have 30 long seconds now, so that's good. Here we go. What we got? We got a van. Give me some clues on the van. Ooh, Viz. I don't know where that is. I'm thinking Poland, maybe. Like around here. Maybe a bit further down. I don't know. Yeah, okay. That's good. He couldn't get any closer there. Suppose he maybe could have clicked up here, so we did some damage to him on that one.
Wait, it was actually Hungary the whole time. That being said, we pretty much made the ideal guess anyway, so it really didn't matter.
Let's go again. Here we go. Hopefully he can't zoom in on this and see it. I'm guessing he probably can. Past natural Fransons. Okay. Ooh. That's nice, isn't it? Don't know where this is. Go on, then we'll head over here. We'll probably get some signage. We might get a flag as well, to be fair, around this sort of area.
Again, looks like I won't be too close to the ocean. I think I see Italian-style signage here, so we can either pick the Adriatic or the Mediterranean. I would say that probably this feels more like the West Alps. I don't know about that, but I'm gonna guess next to Genoa here. Now, I would say, Jack, very good chance of getting closer than me here, because it obviously feels so much like the Alps. So let's see.
Bar restaurant. Sure. No flag? Flag would not have gone... Oh, here we go. I think that's like a company flag, right? Probably. It's kind of Swiss flag colors though, so maybe that's what I should base it on. What's that say? Hang on. We've got 16 seconds. Olympics. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around Swiss, aren't I? Where is it? Switzerland. Let's go there. Give us a chance a bit further away from the sea. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so it's top of Italy. Am I slightly closer? Yes.
Jack is in Switzerland, but I picked the wrong side, so he is actually closer here. It's a closer duel than you would think after the last 2 rounds.
What is this? What's with all these rural rounds? Come on, man.
I was gonna say this looks good for Jack, but can I even work out which country this is? I thought initially Russia, however, now I'm thinking more Baltics, and that is, of course, not too bad for us.
This kind of looks like maybe Sweden, potentially. I really need some better clues. I'm gonna have to like spam about. What we got? Yeah. Okay, could that be Sweden? Is that the sort of text that you'd expect? Yeah, it is. So hopefully it's like up here somewhere. Obviously he can go all the way into this gulf. That's the trouble.
I think that this looks like it's more towards Latvia to me. There's really no better guess than going in the middle of the Gulf of Riga. It's made for this challenge, clicking right here in the middle.
We'll keep clicking because he's not gone anywhere yet. Oh, never mind. Shall I just go with that? Lock that one in? Probably not so close to the water. Maybe around this greenery. Do you know what? I'm going to go there instead. Sure, let's see. Damn, that's going to see me off. Yep, Estonia. Okay, fair enough. Bye-bye, Jack. Bye-bye. Okay, so is that Bulgaria round? That's what just screwed me. I think it would have been a much, much closer game if I hadn't gone in Colombia. Okay, as I'm losing over and over again, to make things a little bit trickier, we are removing the option for Oscar to click in the sea. He has to stick to actual oceans. So any little Gulfs or Mediterraneans, I'm sorry, it's a no-go.
Absolutely right. We'll see how it goes.
Best of luck to you.
Ooh, and we have a hard one immediately here. This is more like it. What do I even think this is? I think it's Europe, but it almost could be North America too. Actually, no, I'm looking at this curb. I don't think I'd see that in North America. This should be a European curb. Maybe Poland, Czechia, something up that direction. I don't know. We have a lot of like oaks or something. Could even be Netherlands or something here. I don't know.
Oh, come on. Oh, hang on. What have we got here? Whoa. Okay, this looks interesting. This could be maybe Russia, Ukraine, somewhere like that. It's a very interesting looking area, this one. Finally, we get around like this because, you know, he's really limited on where he can click here. Arctic Ocean? If it is Russia, where is he actually going to go?
I'm saying that the Black Sea, Mediterranean Sea don't count, but surely the North Sea and the Baltic Sea do. I feel like Baltic actually maybe doesn't because it's like land bridged. It doesn't quite count, but North Sea surely does. So I'll go North Sea here.
I honestly have no idea where this would be. I know that a lot of Russia isn't covered. I don't think he can go anywhere around here now. He has to kind of click from here or maybe from the top. I guess I'll go here in case it's like Ukraine or maybe Bulgaria. I think that's probably sensible, right? Let's see. Yes, it was Ukraine. Okay, so he's over in the Atlantic Ocean, and that was a nice bit of damage to begin with. That is the kind of round I needed all this time.
And the next one here, immediately looking good again. So by my own rules, we're saying Baltic Sea does not count, so we should go immediately here like this, because this will be over in the Baltics.
Can't get many clues from the car. It's very flat, though. Oh, he's thrown in a guess already. It looks like with these kind of buildings and how flat it is, it's got to be kind of around here. And he can click really close there too. I'll go Netherlands and I'll go inland as well and hope that gives me some kind of advantage. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So he probably knew, but he wasn't able to get any closer. It was up in Latvia. All right, it did a little bit of damage to me, but I can recover from that. I think that was a reasonable guess from me.
Jack's in the Netherlands. It was Latvia again. Not too bad from Jack. This is making things a lot more even. Where is this? Is this Singapore? I think Singapore makes a lot of sense here. Singapore obviously being a pretty good country for us. So Singapore Strait should just count here in my opinion.
All right, so this is what he gets to see, but we can have a right little zoom about. Buckle up for your ride. That's not helpful at all. What's she pointing out? What's she doing there? SG. What's .SG gonna be? Whoa. What is going on? Is it like Singapore then? This is gonna be a weird guess for me. Let's see. Let's hope for it. It is Singapore, and I was closer. Phew. I gotta saw that text on that lorry because I was not gonna go in Asia.
Good job on recognizing Singapore, Jack. Well done. And the next one here. Oh, I hate these highway rounds. I think this is Croatia though. I mean, we have to go immediately here. We're gonna go Bay of Biscay because obviously Adriatic is gonna be way too far away.
Let's have a look at that sign. Use that as our advantage. Right. Sounds European again. Do we have the blue? Yes, we do. We should hopefully be able to get a little sign over here. What we got? It's not super helpful, I'll be honest with you. Come on, what we got on this sign? Lipovac. I don't know. I guess I'll go around here, maybe. Slovakia. Yeah, let's go Slovakia. Nice. It was kind of on the border of Croatia, Bosnia, and obviously he couldn't get any closer there.
Oh man, so much Europe today. It really is, it's really taking a toll on me. Next one here. Okay, this is more like it. Looks like it's gonna be Sri Lanka, I would say. Looks like we have a holy pole here, which you only really see when it comes to like the Indian subcontinent, only in Gujarat and Sri Lanka. I would say this is just central Sri Lanka here. I'm just gonna go in the Laccadive. Never heard of that, actually.
Got some red soil. Don't like that red soil one bit. We have a heavily censored Google cart, like incredibly censored. Obviously, I don't know what that means. Let's have a look at the people. Okay, we've got black people by the side of the road. And then what's on the other side of this? Nothing. Brilliant. It's got to be Africa, right? Whereabouts? I'm not sure. We'll go Kenya, because we keep losing on Kenya. And we'll hope that it's over on this side. Let's go for it. Ah, no, Sri Lanka. Oh, that's gonna hurt. No.
Unlucky, Jack.
I really thought I had that, you know, and then that last round just screwed me. We're gonna change one last rule, and if you still beat me, we just accept that you have beaten me. Okay, we've upped the timer, so I get 60 seconds now after Zigzag's guess. Will that help me? Not sure. We'll find out.
Let's just see if it happens a nicer order for you this time.
Okay, good luck. Our final game. Can I get one win? Let's see.
Okay, first round here. Hear me out. Is this Alaska? It looks to be very far north here, but maybe the trees are a bit too dense. Let me think.
Now, I think Oscar told me that if there's yellow markings, that means that I'm probably in the Americas somewhere. This doesn't look hugely like the Americas. It's also another rural location. But we do have one sign, SOS, and 5 kilometers. So that could align with, like, USA.
We got these northern-looking trees. We have a larch. Yeah, this has to be Alaska, actually. And we're going southeast, so probably on, like, this road here, potentially. So I guess the best option here, then, in the ocean would be to go, like, here in the Gulf of Alaska.
This looks very USA, right? Can I get a better look at this little car? Yeah, that's very USA looking. Unfortunately, I can't see that text from this angle, which is so disappointing. I bet that tells me exactly, basically, where I am. I'm gonna go around here, out of Chicago. Don't quite know why. Let's go for it. Ah, okay. I'll take that. That's a nice guess. So it was not USA, it was actually Canada. But that's a nice amount of damage off the bat. He picked the wrong ocean there, which is good for me.
This would be Indonesia. We've got a long support on the pole here, so that leads to the Nusa Islands. And I would say maybe West Nusa's here, so I'm just going to make the guess here. I mean, obviously, Indonesia is a great country for us, so hopefully this guess will be good enough to get closer.
Oh, what is this? Why are we in this kind of landscape again? So, I don't know if it's just coincidence, but those tracksuit bottoms align with the Brazilian flag. Where is our sun? Oh, he's guessed already. Sun's in the north, so... Yeah, do I go Brazil based on the trousers? I think I maybe do. Just mix it up a bit, go a bit crazy. Do they look Brazilian? I feel like they look more like they're from around this area. I'm not going Brazil based on the trousers. Think, Jack, what are you doing? I still got 30 seconds. I suppose I should utilize that a bit more. Try and find some text, shouldn't I? Okay, we have a fella on a bike. So that's kind of a lot of Thailand. If this is Brazil, I'm going to be absolutely devastated. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, I feel like I've made the right call on this side. Okay, hang on. Do we have a sign? Oh, it's not a sign at all. That's going to do some damage. Well, at least I didn't go Brazil.
And next one here, not too bad for Jack. It's Rwanda, and Rwanda's obviously fairly far from the ocean here, at least 1,000 Ks almost. So I'm just going to guess Mombasa. This is pretty much the closest we can get in the ocean.
All right, whoa. We have a big, very in the way Google car. Like, that is just taking up way too much space. My goodness. The area looks quite similar to the last round. I can't believe this Google car. It's just so annoyingly in the way. Trying to look at the people. Hello? Right, okay. I'm not getting sucked into anything, but I think the security is a bit higher for the Google car in Africa. So that's maybe what this is depicting here. Oh, I don't know, though. Kenya, you've not let me down so far. You've actually let me down multiple times. It's very lusciously green, isn't it? So we'll go in this area, and I'm going to drop a guess. Let's see. Nice. It was over in Rwanda.
Nicely done from Jack here. That's what I'm talking talking about? 800 points onto me there. Kenya and Rwanda are two very similar countries, so respect for that. Oh, and the next one here is also good for Jack because this is Bhutan. Bhutan, as we can see here, fairly far from the ocean. The best place to guess, definitely south of Bangladesh here. Again, 500 plus kilometers away, but on this occasion, probably a more difficult round than the last one.
Where are we now? Where's this? Let's keep moving around here. Kind of looks like it's somewhere like Bolivia, maybe. Oh, he's dropped a guess. That's just classic Zigzag, that, isn't it? Dropping guesses left and right. We have a cow and a lady. So that's making me think maybe around India with the cow walking around. So if I was to go like here, that could be a good idea. No, a bit further south. I don't really know why. I'm not totally confident on India. Where else could it be? Maybe I'll move over a little bit in case it's Bangladesh. We've got 15 seconds. I'm really going to maximize the time and just really try and have an explore. See if I can find anything in the last 10 seconds. He looks like he could be Indian. We've got some text here just in time. Oh, he's just slightly ahead. And it was actually Bhutan. All right, fair enough. That's an annoying amount of damage I took there. We go again, though. We go again.
Oh, yes. We've got inland Australia. Okay, we have to actually sweat a little bit to get any amount close here. This is like way far inland, so it's probably somewhere out like this. And I'm going to have to try to do anything I can to make this guess as decent as possible. I think this is this road here, the MacArthur road that goes down like this. Oh, it's actually not that far from the ocean, actually. I feel like we're probably around Creswell here. Jack's gonna have to have a pretty darn good guess here to get it correct if I'm right about the road.
I can't believe how often he's still able to beat me when he's literally not allowed to click anywhere but ocean. This looks like it's nowhere near an ocean though, right? So this could be beneficial. If I had any clue as to where it was, it would be beneficial. Sun is west, northwest. I hate when it's in the middle of south and north. It's like exactly on that. So I'm thinking equator again. This is going to be the death of me. I'm sure of it. I'm not getting any clues as to where this is. I genuinely have no clue. Like, it could be Australia, it could be Africa, it could be South America. He's guessed. Do we think that these trees look more African? Maybe. I feel like I'm going around here every time, but it's where I'm feeling good about. I've got 40 seconds. I've locked in that same area of Kenya. I don't think I'm going to get a sign in the next 20 seconds. There is nothing about here. There's nobody walking, though, which is also a bit worrying. I think this is about to be my last round, you know. It's quite a nicely maintained path. I don't think I'm in the right spot. I think we're in a lot of trouble. Let's see. Yeah, I said it could be Australia.
Unlucky, Jack.
I was not feeling good about that last guess. I said it could be Australia, it could be Africa, it could be South America, and I picked the wrong one.
Jack, as soon as it hits Maltese, it just puts us in the middle of whoop whoop, bro, in the middle of nowhere.
I think with the game mode that we were playing, I definitely got unlucky with the type of rounds, but ultimately I was also just terrible at the game as per usual. That's for the commenters to conclude, though. They can break down every single mistake I made, I don't mind.
There were many opportunities and many times where if the rounds just went in a different order, you would have won. So I feel like you had a good effort for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, there were a couple of good guesses from me here, but mainly terrible ones. Today I am back with Zigzag. Oscar, how are you?
I'm going well, thank you, Jack.
Excellent, because I've got an interesting idea and I have not told Oscar what the idea is. So you've witnessed me play Geogesser rather terribly for quite a few months now, correct?
Look, you said it, okay? I didn't say it.
And I imagine you've probably watched me make similar mistakes over and over again, correct?
Some, yes.
So what I've done is I've got a piece of paper in front of me that says Zigzag's cheat sheet. And basically, you've got about 3 minutes to just tell me as many tips as you can think of that may aid me specifically. And then we're going to 1v1 and see if it helps at all.
Okay.
So I've put you on the spot. You haven't really got much time to think, but I'm ready with my pen. Please start telling me stuff.
Okay, so we know hemisphere, check the sun. So number 1 would be check the sun.
I'm good at that one, I think, these days.
Number 2, all the countries in the Americas drive on the right side. Same for Europe apart from UK and Malta and Ireland.
Okay.
3, yellow center lines are very uncommon in Europe. So you should always check the center lines.
Wait, you go too fast. UK, Malta, Ireland. All right, what was that last one?
Yellow center lines are very uncommon in Europe.
Okay.
So if you have yellow central lines, then you should consider going away from Europe. They're possible, but just very unlikely.
Right, got it.
Yellow outer lines, so yellow on the outside with white in the middle, that would be either Southern Africa or Middle East.
Ooh, okay.
Languages in the north of India have a straight line at the top of the language, so like the Sanskrit text, whereas in the south of India, they don't have a straight line at the top of the text.
I've drawn a line above North India. here?
If you are unsure about which direction people are driving in, you can check the steering wheel.
Ooh.
A steering wheel on the left means the country drives right.
I'll write steering wheel right now. Okay, you've got about a minute left to give me more advice.
Remember that there are many countries outside the EU that also have EU strips.
I did not know that.
Turkey has EU strips, they're not in the EU at all. Ukraine does not have EU strips, but it does have a tiny yellow and blue flag like their flag, so you can sometimes see that.
Okay.
If you're in Kazakhstan, you'll always have like a big truck blur.
What, as in the Google car?
Yeah, the Google car's always huge.
Okay, got you.
Same thing is normally the case in Africa. Most countries outside of Southern Africa and the rest of Africa have a big Google car.
Got you. You got one more thing for me?
Due to privacy laws in Switzerland and Japan, the camera is set a bit lower, so it will feel like everything's lower and the blur will be wider.
And that's Switzerland and Japan.
That is true, yeah.
Everything is indeed written on my Zigzag Geoguessr cheat sheet. I'm very curious to see if it aids me at all. Should we get into a game and see what happens?
Or can I add one more?
Go on then.
Red dirt is very common in Brazil and Africa.
Getting the dirt in. Last minute mention.
So what format are we playing here?
You pick the map of whatever you reckon would make the most sense, and we'll go in separate calls, and we'll see what happens at the end of game one.
So you're going to play moving, I'll play NMPZ, and just normal settings apart from that?
Yeah, the classics, the classics.
I would say good luck.
All right, good luck to you. I've honestly no idea how much this is going to help. There's some great advice there, but how much am I going to actually be able to use? We will see. Well, I've got no yellow lines. I've got no white lines. It's obviously European, isn't it? Let's be honest. And I would guess probably near sort of Northern Europe, this area around here. I don't think, looking at this, there's much info for this first one. I mean, I could try and find some number plates maybe. That might help. But there's actually not really any cars, so I can't even look if they're on the left and the right.
We have a very difficult round, to be honest, to start off with here. On a dirt road, the way the road is so narrow here, it makes me think of Europe. As well, this kind of bridge, the kind of metallic style bridge, also reminds me quite a lot of Europe. Whereabouts, though? That is a good question. I could not quite be sure. I'm thinking of Poland here. I can see a tad of this house over here. It looks kind of Polish. The field, the shape of the field looks Polish too. I'll go for the middle.
Okay, there is a car. Can I get a look? I can't see the registration plate because the boot's open. I've got a wheelie bin, though. He's dropped a guess. He can't move, obviously. I can't see an EU blue there. There's probably a little EU blue. I'll just go around Belgium for this first one. We'll not go crazy. So it's actually down in Croatia there, but he went with Poland. Obviously, he can't move.
Jack's guess is at least good. He went Europe, so that's nice.
Here we go. We might actually get some info here. So, we are driving... I can't work out where we're driving.
I actually have one of the metas I mentioned. The yellow outer lines are probably present here, but it's so sandy. So hopefully Jack can make it out to somewhere where they actually can be seen. Now, the question is this Oman or UAE? I thought more UAE, but I'm not sure. I guess I'm going to go United Arab Emirates here, but somewhere in the Gulf states.
Which side are we driving on? It's all narrow roads. Oh, this is the worst. Let's check the sun. Sun's in the south, so northern hemisphere. We do have some text. Okay, it looks Middle Eastern based on that. Can't see that number plate. He's dropped a guess. I'm trying to have a look. I want to go towards Egypt, you know, but I don't know if that's a ridiculous guess or not. Let's go for it. Damn, it was UAE.
Jack is in Egypt, not a country that has Street View. Maybe I should have mentioned more countries that don't have Street View that I think Jack would be likely to guess. I should have done that, actually. Next one here immediately reminded me of France. So in France, you get this kind of very textural road. It's not very smooth. It'll be like a little rocky. I don't know why they do the asphalt like that, but it is actually pretty recognizable. We have pine trees, reminds me of the south of the country. Canola fields as well is interesting. I think it's southern France, maybe towards Limoges.
Oh, where's me lines? I want some, like, cool lines on the road. I want some yellow lines or some white lines. I want to see some cars so I can see which side of the road they're driving on. Right, we've got EU blue, not Ukraine, is what I've deciphered. This looks once again kind of Northern European, maybe Poland type area. It's amazing that he's able to throw in these guesses when he can't move. Shall I go a similar spot again? Maybe Poland, and I'll go over this way, just in case. I should have just stuck with this area.
That is going to be big damage. Not enough to knock him out, though. It's a good enough guess from Jack. Doing a good job of surviving here.
We have yellow in the middle. Yellow center is not European, and he can see that yellow as well, so he'll be talking about it. We've got a stop sign, Mount Sherbrooke. It's probably Americas then, do you reckon? It actually looks kind of UK, right? These trees are so English looking. I mean, this is going to be it for me, really.
Next one's not going to be so easy for him, though. We're in the middle of nowhere. We do have a yellow line, which is going to be very useful. Something I could have mentioned is that the single yellow line is very uncommon in the US, very common in Mexico and Canada. And because of these trees in the background looking like a cold climate, it's going to be Canada. And this pole top specifically very common in Ontario. So question is, where do we want to go in Ontario, really? I'm thinking it's more towards this direction over here. Not feeling too sure, though. Let's just guess that.
He's dropped the guess. Yeah, it's got to be US. It's just very English-looking trees, in my opinion. We'll go towards Washington and New York. Why not? Anything else I can see on the cheat sheet? Nice, yeah. Okay, it was actually over in Canada. And there we go. That is it over for me. With the cheat sheet, I may have got unlucky on those rounds because they were all kind of just rural single-track lanes other than that last one.
One little nice tip is that the single yellow line, that is really uncommon in the US.
Ooh, that's getting added to the cheat sheet pronto.
Maybe after each one, I can give you one extra.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I want you to, like, tell me if you get anywhere, like, you really are helped by the cheat sheet.
The last one had the yellow lines. The foliage to me looked quite British, if anything, but I knew with the yellow line and then the signs, it obviously would be more towards the Americas.
Maybe you were just fooled by the fact that it was so overcast.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, the white sky. Look, that was the warm-up game. We knew that I was going to lose every single one. Hopefully we'll get some better rounds here. Oh, right. We've got single white line. We've got driving on the right. So, think about this, Jack. All of America drive on the right, and so does most of Europe, apart from UK, Malta, Ireland. Where is the sun? Can we see the sun? Yep, so it's in the southeast, I think, so we're northern hemisphere. Let's check out... Oh, the car's gone.
Ooh, this first one is good fun. So, we are going to be somewhere in Iceland here. Now, Iceland has almost no trees, so I think Jack will probably recognize that. It's quite a unique place. I gotta ask Jack if he's been there, actually. I can't remember. But yeah, we've got ocean to our east here. We've got this white moss everywhere. The white moss does remind me of the south of the country. Could be over here. Well, that could work, couldn't it? We do see land. Wait, we do see land to our east. The fact that we can see land east makes me want to guess, like, over here. Not entirely sure.
We have white lines, which suggests we are not in the Americas, right? So this is feeling European, isn't it? Oh, it's quite a nice spot too. Got some nice mountains in the distance. I'm going to return to the start and I'm going to try... Oh, we've got a car behind us. Maybe that's going to give us a clue. What we got? Oh, weird. We've got what looks like a lot of blue and a bit of yellow. Could that be Ukraine? He said that you can kind of see a Ukrainian flag. This can't be Ukraine though, right? He's dropped a guess. I don't think that's a blue. This is a weird one. I might go with, like, Iceland, to be honest. Yeah, let's try Iceland. Hope for the best. You never know. Phew, it was Iceland, and I was actually slightly closer. Let's go again. Let's see what we got. Right, this looks to me, we don't have a particularly big truck. Cool. Sun's directly above, so I'm thinking kind of equator, but northern hemisphere. So maybe, could be around this area of Asia.
We have these Palmyra palms. They're like big pom-pom palms. Quite common in Indonesia, Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand. Also possible in the Americas. This has a bit of a Southeast Asia vibe though, doesn't it? I would think it's like the Nusa Islands, maybe like Flores here with these palms. Seems to be something that's pretty common around there. To our southeast, we have some hills. Good fit for this kind of area.
What have we got here? Any clues? Not really. Yeah, he's dropped a guess. Yeah, we'll go for it, shall we? Should we go around Malaysia? Let's drop the guess. Oh, nice. Do you know what? That's not a terrible guess for me. It's done quite a bit of damage to me, but I'm actually quite pleased with that. This is definitely going better than round one. Oh, here we go. Yellow markings. Yellow center, not European. Yellow on the outside, Southern Africa or Middle East. There's a little bit of yellow, you could say there, but I'm not going to pay too much attention. Nah, it's not yellow, it's leaves.
Next one here, this is going to be Colombia. We have the yellow license plate. I should have talked about yellow license plates as well. If I end up winning on this round, then I'll definitely share that one. But regardless, I mean, we're in the mountains. It's a fairly generic landscape here. I'm thinking just clicking towards the middle would be my hunch here is the best guess.
What side of the road are we driving on? We're driving on the right again, so it's got to be Americas, right? Maybe South America, do you think? Not totally sure where. We'll shove ourselves around Colombia. Why not? Let's hope for the best. Nice, it was Colombia. Oh my god, we're geniuses. I mean, we did lose again, but we're still geniuses. Okay, next up. Right, presumably driving on the right. Yes, we are. We've got some text up here. Looks kind of Spanish, right? We've got sun in the northwest, so I think South America again. We've got white lines on the road. No yellow there. Getting a few less clues.
Next one here, we have full white lines. I'm really annoyed here because this is the big exception. This is Chile, the country that uses all white lines in the Americas. So I'll give Jack a bit extra time here, I think, just to be nice.
Let's have a look at the cars if we can. Where's my car going? All the traffic's just flying away from me anytime I try and get near anything. I'm just dipping from one side of the road to the other. Okay, here we go. Can't really see a registration plate. We are driving on the right. We've got a .cl. So is that Colombia? It's got to be, right?
Whereabouts do we want to go? We have Southeast Hills. Should be a bit further south in Chile here, I think. Maybe like Los Angeles or something like that. Could make some sense to me. Santa Barbara looks pretty decent here. Looking onto East Mountains like that. I don't know. It feels like we're on a main road though. I don't know, guys.
I'm thinking it's got to be Colombia, but is there just anything that might help me out? Don't think so. Let's go with it anyway. We'll go over this way. Why not? Ah, Chile. CL. Yeah, that makes sense. That's annoying. That's irritating. That's killed me off.
Hello, dearest friend.
Okay, that was a slight improvement, to be fair.
I mean, both games you would ballpark every time, no?
That was definitely much better than round one, and I did get to use some of the cheat sheet ones on that round as well, so I was quite pleased.
So Chile is actually the biggest exception within the whole of the Americas. They're the only ones that always use all white lines.
Oh, that's getting written straight on the cheat sheet.
And the other thing I wanted to mention to you was yellow license plates. Colombia is the only country in South America where you'll have normal vehicles with yellow number plates.
Yellow license plates.
Nice, we're doing some good learning here. I like it.
Could you imagine after 4 years of playing Geoguessr, I actually start learning things?
I would love to see you have like a arc where you like level up on duels and actually like go ahead and like become 1,000 rated or something.
Imagine me playing Geoguessr outside of our monthly recordings. We're on an upward trajectory right now. Let's keep it moving.
Next round, let's go.
All right, we are driving on the right as per usual. Kind of looks like, I would have said like Jordan or something. Yeah, that could work. That could work. We've got those kind of Hebrew texts. Are we on a big truck? We're quite high up. Big truck, blur, Africa or Kazakhstan. No, it's not going to be Africa or Kazakhstan, is it?
We're going to be in Tunisia here. Now, unfortunately, I told him that cars in Africa outside the south normally have a big blur, and Tunisia is the one exception to that. So, of course, we get the exception, but, you know, whatever. Tunisia can be recognized by these long dashes on the outside, this, like, black Google car with the police follow car behind it. That is what I'll give him as a tip if I end up doing a lot of damage here. With the hill in the background, I'm a little confused, to be honest. Are there hills out here? It's quite flat landscape, so I'm wondering where this should actually be. But regardless, it's definitely going to be Tunisia.
It's a dark looking number plate. I think it's got to be United Arab Emirates or Jordan, maybe that kind of place. I think maybe with the colors of the cars, I'm thinking United Arab Emirates again. Ooh, do we have a flag? We have a little red flag there. That could be very useful. Tunisian? Could be a Tunisian restaurant, or are we actually in Tunisia? Oh, this is a risk. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go near Tunis. Please don't just be a Tunisian restaurant in another country. Phew! We're not closer though, but we were in the right country. That was close, because that would have really hurt if I'd gone over in Jordan, or even worse, UAE.
Ooh, Jack, good job. I wonder if he found a flag or if he actually just got it, because if he just got it without flag, count me impressed. And so we are looking at some Canada here, I would say. So Canada has these hooks on the top of the pole, as well as the US. It's very common to see in North America in general, and it looks very cold, so I'm just thinking Canada here. Could see a bit of Quebec or Ontario action here, I think. South-southwest angle. The fact that it's not a north-south grid would remind me of Canada more than US, and maybe specifically out here.
Dirty, dirty roads. We've got some wheelie bins, so it's got to be European if we've got the wheelie bins, right? They've got a lot of boxes. What are they doing with all them boxes? I thought that was a flag for a second. Got very excited about it. So I can't look at any tracks. We can see that we're in Northern Hemisphere. We're going to try and find a car for the registration plate. Can I spy one? Oh, why are the registration plates so perfectly covered? Is there a bit of blue? There's probably, yeah, there's got to be. This has got to be somewhere like Switzerland. There was something he said for Switzerland, right? It was lower camera in Switzerland. Camera's not that low, so maybe with that in mind, we don't go Switzerland. Maybe I go more Scandinavian instead. Yeah. Maximum speed 50. All right. Registration plate? No. FrightTurner.com. No clues there. I'm kind of scared, you know, that we might be over in North America. But surely not, right? Do they have wheelie bins in North America? Do I need to go North America. Oh my god, get me out of here pronto. I'll go right there. That was about to be a really bad guess. It was the wheelie bins. I didn't know they had wheelie bins in North America. I saved it though, kind of. I'm hanging on a bit.
Anyway, next round here looks like Russia. So Russia will often have these like yellow borders on the outside of their signs, pretty commonly. Doesn't happen too much more apart from that in Europe. And this does feel like the west of the country to me, maybe somewhere around Moscow, maybe even further west, to be honest, with this hogweed, these kind of white flowers on the side of the road. I would probably just hedge it over here in like Novgorod Oblast.
Okay, road markings, beautiful. We've got white lines. Let's check the sun first of all. It's kind of overcast. Sun, I guess, north, so maybe southern. We don't have yellow lines anywhere. We've got white lines only. Let's find the cars then if we can. Come on, get me to the cars. Quick, faster, faster. He's dropped a guess. I'm a bit panicked on this one. Right, we've got a car. We've got a car. What we got? I don't know. I'm panicked. I'm panicked. I've gone in the US. I think it's wrong though. It was wrong. Ah, it was over in Russia. That's definitely seen me off. Nightmare. Oh no, I'm actually still hanging on. That was a bad guess. It's the first bad guess in a while.
This one, I know the road. We're going to be in this road. Wait, do I? It's going to be Bolivia. We are traveling northeasterly, probably either on the 9 or on the 7. I would suggest probably the 7, though.
We're driving on the right. We've got a yellow line in the middle. Canada has one yellow line in the middle, but this doesn't look very Canadian. This has got to be South American, right? Where's the sun? The sun is south, so in that case, maybe it's Mexico instead. What have we got here? Yeah, that looks Spanish, right? Got wiggly, wiggly roads. These guys could look Mexican, I reckon, maybe. Yeah, it's got to be Mexico, right? Yeah, we'll go for it. He's dropped a guess. We will go southern Mexico, judging by all the nice foliage and stuff. Yeah, let's guess it. Ah! Oh, he's incredibly close. Over in Bolivia. Right, that's done me, that.
Good game, Jack.
Wasn't a bad start, but then I think it was the Russian guess that just absolutely let me get down.
Russia one was, unfortunately, the bulk of the damage there.
Where would I expect white lines in the center, to clarify?
All over Europe, many places in Africa. Also, Southern Africa has yellow on the outside, and Middle East has yellow on the outside. Full whites, like we had here, white in the middle and white on the outside, is just standard in Europe, and can happen elsewhere as well.
Got you.
Good job on getting Tunisia. That was impressive. So how did you get that correct?
I found a Tunisian cafe. But part of me was worried that, you know, obviously there's like Italian cafes all throughout the UK. So it was a bit of a gamble, but I'm glad that I went for it.
Worked out nicely.
Yeah. Well, I reckon we do 2 more full games. I'm not here expecting I'm going to overtake you at some point, but I am hoping that I can close the gap and have some longer games.
It's like survival mode, Jack.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's see. Good luck.
You too. Ooh, right. Okay, we got big truck. Nice. No, he said big truck blur was Africa and Kazakhstan. This isn't really blurred, is it? This is very rural. We've got a big distance covered with each click. Where is that sun? The sun is kind of in the middle of north and south. It's right on the east, so that's not very helpful. This is going to be a terrible first guess.
First round here. It looks like we're on Mars, man. What is this? First things first, it's 2024, so new coverage. We're on a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. This is actually kind of insane. I would have to assume that this is new coverage in Oman, because like where else would we be? I mean, it just looks insane. Oh, we do see some life in the background here. Like to the north, we do see some slight hills. Okay, then I would think maybe around the town of Adam. It has to be even more rural though. Going north, northwest, something like this maybe.
So I want to go in Africa. Such a big, scary truck. You know, it could be kind of high security type thing, but it might be like Middle East or something. It could even be like Chile. I'm really quite stuck here. I imagine he's just giving me some time here to think. Do I have anything on my cheat sheet about this? Can we see a steering wheel to see which way they're driving? Not really from here. Okay, he's dropped the guess. I am stuck. I'm very stuck. It feels like we're on Mars. Is that an option? I'll go down in Botswana. This is going to be so far away. Okay, it was Oman. Oman is a tricky start. That has done some damage.
Oh, that's like a very, very difficult round if you don't know what you're doing.
Right, here we go. We've got white lines all over Europe, white lines. We've got, what's that? Premium stock feeds written on a sign. Okay, fair enough. What do we have here? Give way. So English does not look like the UK though. Straight traffic. Look at those nice mountains. It can't be the US if we've got the white lines everywhere, right? So maybe it could be somewhere like New Zealand or Australia. Where's the sun? The sun's in the north, so southern hemisphere. So yes, we're thinking New Zealand or Australia. Yeah, no EU blue strip. I don't think I have many clues about New Zealand and Australia. This looks New Zealandy to me though, with those mountains. We are playing with an Australian, so he'll be good here.
New Zealand. I feel like Jack has been around New Zealand. I feel like he's mentioned that to me in the past. So hopefully he gets the vibe. We've got these red straps on the bollards here. That's going to be a New Zealand style bollard. As for where it's extremely flat, like suspiciously flat here. We've got hedges in the background. If you see a lot of hedges in New Zealand, then it's often near Christchurch. I'm thinking of that. We're meeting up with 2 roads here. It's theoretically gettable. I might let Jack guess first here, man. I'm going to go for the 5K.
What side of the road are we driving on? We're driving on the left. Did New Zealand drive on the... I think Australia drive on the left. Did they drive on the left in Australia? I can't remember. I think they did. I think they drive on the right in New Zealand, but I might be wrong. Oh, please, finally a sign. Head Bush Road. That sounds more Australian than New Zealand. It just doesn't look that Australian to me, but maybe it is. Maybe it's just an area that I'm not familiar with. Kilometers. I don't know. We're gonna go south where it's colder in Australia, right? I think they drive on the right in New Zealand. I might be wrong. I've dropped the guess. I think this is the first time I've done the guess first. Honestly, I am worried about this one. Let's see. It was New Zealand. Okay. Damn. I should have stuck with my instincts. I've lost. I was so close to going New Zealand for so long. Were we driving on the right?
Shouldn't have been. What gave you that impression?
For some reason, I thought they drove on the right in New Zealand, but clearly that is not true, is it? So that's why I switched to Australia.
As a rule of thumb, English-speaking countries that aren't Canada and US normally drive left. Here's a nice little tip for Australia versus New Zealand.
Yeah.
The vast majority of electricity poles in New Zealand are made from concrete, and the vast majority in Australia are made from wood.
Ooh.
It can go either way, but if you have a long round like that where you can actually get a good sample size, then you should at least see quite a few concrete ones in New Zealand. Oh, by the way, the Oman one,
Oh, yeah.
that was just hard. Like, I wasn't even sure.
There was no preparing for Oman in the cheat sheet. My cheat sheet is looking good, to be fair. I think what's screwing me up is we're getting a lot of rural rounds. It's when we've got roads that don't have any markings and stuff on is when I struggle.
I'll switch to a map that skews a little bit more urban.
Okay, we'll see what happens there.
Not completely urban, but it's got a higher chance.
But then I'll have no excuse. You're going to see something special in this round, all right?
Oh, Jack, I know I am. It's one of these Canadian rounds where I can't tell if we're on the east or the west, so that is a concern for sure. So we have birches. It feels quite northern. The road angle is west. Don't know, man. I'm really bad at this kind of round.
Okay, what have we got? We have yellow center. Think, Jack, think. Could be Canada then, maybe? Yeah, this feels like previous Canadian goals that we've had. We're at Northern Hemisphere. Let's check out this sign if we can. Get me over there. Come on, why are we barely moving? Just want to see this sign. Vehicles over 500. Okay, yeah, I think I plonk it in Canada. A similar area to where he has been going. There you go, I've thrown it. Oh, moose! There's a sign for moose! It's gotta be Canada, please. I was over in British Columbia. Oh, so many points off the bat. I got the country though. Next up, got lots of info. Let's check our truck. Is that a big blur? It's quite a big blur. I mean, it's got to be Africa looking around, hasn't it? But whereabouts in Africa? Do we want to go Uganda, Kenya, Nigeria?
Next one here is also difficult. So we got the white Google car, and we have Argentinian style poles. However, Argentina does not have this white Google car ever. So I'm thinking we have some imposters over here in Bolivia, and it looks like we're crossing a border or something, honestly, because we have a whole bunch of trucks lined up for no reason. So what could that mean? Are we down here or crossing the border? Bolivian coverage doesn't go to any borders in the green section, like east of the Andes. So east, northeast. Maybe we're on this border crossing here. It does look like we're about to go over a bridge or something. So I could see this one here working.
We don't have any lines on the road. We can't see any dirt around here. So I think I'm just gonna have to look for actual clues. Okay, so it's non-English speaking. So I think Kenya speak English, right? Is this gonna be presumably French then? Do they speak French in Nigeria? I think they do. We'll go down there and I'll just have a look about. Any clues here? No, not really. We'll go for it. We'll see. Right. Nightmare.
Unlucky, Jack.
It wasn't the big game I was quite anticipating for myself.
I will say to you that the Canada, I was considering guessing where you guessed, actually.
Well, I guessed there because I noticed that's where you seem to have been guessing quite a few times, and it looked quite similar.
Yeah, it did, it did.
I think we've got to do one more. I know I said that was my big final game.
It has to be done. Okay, this time we are in Africa, right where Jack just guessed. I hope he can come across some English, but it is very remote here.
Okay, we're driving on the right. Cool. It says Google Street View on that. Where's the sun? The sun, I think, is in the north. So we are southern hemisphere, driving on the right. We've got them big poles. We've got a fella in there. I don't know. I just do not know.
Now, this is going to be Ghana. Ghana often has this very, like, dark brown soil. It's very tropical feeling. And I would say more in the south of the country based on how lush it is. We do see some palm trees, and we are traveling to the south. So maybe this road, or maybe, like, this road here or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just guess that.
Does this look African or does this look Asian? Or does it look South American? I'm not getting any new clues. There's no lines on the road. Where's me road lines? He's dropped a guess. I'm gonna go Bolivia. I'm feeling crazy. No, don't go Bolivia. I should go in Asia. Where was it? It was Ghana. And he smashed it, obviously. It's a little bit of damage. That's fine. Africa's kind of doing me in a bit today, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, oh, we're not even on the road. We're parked up. There we go. We've moved back over. Okay, let's get to some cars. Where's the sun? The sun is north, so southern hemisphere? Where's this in the southern hemisphere? Oh, it's got to be Australia then, hasn't it? Yeah, it's got to be. What did he say about Australia? Concrete poles. No, wood poles. Oh, hang on. Where is that? Oh, I thought it was a country outline. It's just some scraped paint. Yeah, this has got to be Australia, but I just don't quite know where to go. It looks like some areas that I have visited. So I'm going to go along the east coast somewhere. Oh, imagine if I can get more points than the Australian. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
And we have wooden poles in Australia, so that's good. No road markings at all. This is extremely rural. Like, very difficult round by the standards of this map, unfortunately. Whereabouts? I was thinking New South Wales. Maybe, like, over here.
There's our wood poles, right? So would they be concrete if we're in New Zealand? That's very interesting. Right, should we throw out the guess? I think we should throw out the guess. It was around Halloween. Does that help much? No, it doesn't. I'm going to go more north than Sydney, I think. I'm going to go towards Cairns. It looks pretty warm, right? Oh, I don't know. This could be many places around that area. Townsville. I went to Townsville. I had a lovely time. I'm going to go for it. I'm dropping the guess. There you go. Come on, Jack. Please. I just want to beat him on one singular round. It would be absolutely marvelous. This is where I find out it's not even Australia. I should have stuck further down.
Unlucky, Jack.
Look, I got Australia, and that's all that matters, really, at the end of the day.
That was a good guess, and you got once again stitched up by the Bolivia, Western Africa 50-50.
Yeah, do you know what? Africa and myself are not on good terms after this recording. Well, I've got my cheat sheet. I'm going to have to keep revising in my personal time, I think.
I look forward to seeing the progression.
And when we next play, oh, you're not even going to recognize me. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Go check out Zigzag's channel, because we always record a video over there at the same time. And yeah, see you later.